want you to know, no matter what. I just want you to know that no matter what, fuck you, Cowboys. Okay. I'm just gonna pop in here every now and then. You're gonna see my reaction. Yeah. Calls are back to back right now. It's kind of crazy. Are we doing all 30? Huh? Are we doing all till 9? Yeah, you don't care about Rob's team. We can stop at 22. We can stop at your team. You're like, all right, we're done. The rest of the team sucks. Who cares? So, yeah. No. You good. Seriously, like, you just keep pop in and be like, or be like, I think you're in the middle of the game, probably. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm out. Yeah, sure.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to a very special live episode of the Sports Minorities Podcast, and it's a little bit earlier than usual because I'm kind of the only one here. Rob and Chickawing will probably be joining us in and out. Chickawing, unfortunately, is still working, and Rob, I think, is tied up in something, but he'll join as soon as he can. This is kind of a show we've all been looking forward to. The NFL draft is a lot of fun, and so it's always good to react and everything like that. So, but this is always a fun time for us as football fans. Like I said, Chickaway Rob should be able to join. Nori, I think, is tied up in a lot. It's most likely he won't be able to, but I'm sure he'll be watching from afar as his Giants, hopefully, as he likes to say, don't screw up a pick. So, I'm JC, as you can see on the name tag, a Titans fan, and it's very, very cool to see watching the draft, people back there in attendance. It is in Cleveland this year, so it'd be a lot of fun. Sports Minorities, we haven't done a show in a while. Kind of taking a little break, just kind of catching up on stuff. Kind of waiting really for the playoff picture in the NBA and the NFL and the NHL to pick up, and then but draft day, round one especially, is always fun, and there's a lot of football news, a lot to talk about. A lot of signings, trades. It was hard to keep up with all of it, but here we are. It's draft day. I'm very interested to see how this turns out, and even to see what Green Bay does, because if you haven't heard by now, Aaron Rodgers has basically made it known that he wants out of Green Bay. He doesn't want to be there. So this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this pans out. So if you want to kind of watch along with us, you're welcome to live chat, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or even my Twitch channel, KnuckleFan64. Appreciate it. Just kind of chatting it up. And like I said, as Chickawing and Rob, Chickawing, of course, our Niners fan, he should be here pretty quickly around number 3. And Rob, of course, is a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, so he's sitting pretty at 32. He's got no pressure on him, right? I mean, they're pretty much bringing everyone back free agency wise. So we are watching the ESPN broadcast of it. So as the picks are being made, I'll probably pop in the audio. You'll hear the pick being made on the stream here as well. Obviously, for copyright reasons, I can't really show the video. That's really just how it works, right? Especially with Disney-owned properties, right? So we're just going to kind of chill out here for a bit. I'll go through the draft order. Goodell hasn't formally started the draft process here. At one point, you might see my kids running in and out here as well. So that'll be interesting to see as they're getting ready for bed too. So draft order-wise, let's kind of go through this if we can. Number 1, of course, is the Jags, expected to take Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 is the Jets. 3 is the Niners, which is from Houston via Miami. Then you got the Falcons, the Bengals. Miami getting their pick from Philly. Detroit, Carolina. Denver, which is interesting because they just traded for Teddy Bridgewater, and that's going to come into play. Dallas, the Giants, and then the Eagles from San Francisco via Miami. The Chargers, Minnesota, New England, Arizona. The Raiders, the Dolphins, the Washington football team, Chicago, Indianapolis, Tennessee. The Jets getting that pick from Seattle at 23. Then you got the Steelers. The Jags trading up with the Rams to get the pick at 25. The hometown draft Cleveland Browns, who are hosting the draft this year. Baltimore, New Orleans, Green Bay, Buffalo, Baltimore again, getting this from Kansas City, and then, of course, Tampa running off the first round. I don't know if we're going to broadcast the entire first round. It really just depends on how the picks go, how long these teams take to actually make a decision. That's always fun, right? So right now we're just kind of waiting and see. They got a band playing right now. I'm just going to kind of chill here for a bit. So, like I said, if you got a comment, if you want to jump in, let me know who your team is. Let me know what you're expecting them to pick. I'll say for my Titans right now, we need defense. That kind of killed us all last year, especially in the secondary. I know they made a few moves here and there, but that's where I'm looking for. I think we're good on the offensive side. We're getting our healthy offensive line back, hopefully. So I'm not too worried about that. All right. Let's see. Still more music. This is always the fun time where they take forever. Wish the guys would have been able to join me early on, but I guess not. So. It looks like the musicians wrapped up, so let's see if they're going to do the introduction. Here we go.
The NFL draft is getting set to begin.
There we go.
We are here in Cleveland. The fans are ready, and this celebration of football is about to start. It's a night we've waited for 2 years. The commissioner, Roger Goodell, is making his way to the stage to officially open the party. You will see on the stage the easy chair he made famous as he hosted the event from his basement a year ago, and he is on his way out now with
that is
legends
interesting.
of
A year ago was
Cleveland
weird. It was
football's
entirely
past
virtual. I remember
and
that.
present.
So.
The fun's about to start. The fans are ready to go, and this celebration of professional football begins right now on ESPN.
The booze.
There you go. Come on. Welcome to the 2021 NFL Draft. Come on. Come on, Cleveland. I didn't come out of my basement for nothing. Let's go. Come on. As you can see, I have a few friends here with me. Let me introduce them, even though they don't need to be introduced to Brownie fans. First, Jarvis Landry. Bernie Kosar.
Cleveland legends, obviously.
And Big Joe Thomas. We all agree that over the past season, one thing that we missed the most was all our fans, all of you. And we can't wait. Bernie. Take a bow, Bernie. And we can't wait to have all of you back in First Energy Stadium and every stadium across the league this season. So tonight, to celebrate our fans, we're going to have an NFL fan from out here that's vaccinated come up to this stage for each draft pick tonight and sit in that chair, which is a chair I did the draft from in 2020. So I'm going to let Jarvis and Bernie pick the Jaguar fan who comes up first. Guys, go for it. All right, we got a winner. We got a winner. Hang on one second, because I'm going to ask Joe Thomas to give his little pregame speech and get you a little fired up before we start tonight. So, Big Joe.
What's up, Cleveland? How about them Brownies, huh?
Brownies.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
This is cool to see 2 years ago
How
in
about this
Nashville,
night,
too.
Cleveland?
It was a lot of fun.
Let's get this draft started.
Okay, Cleveland, it's time to get this rolling. You ready?
It's got to be a thrill to be in that seat.
The 2021 NFL Draft is now officially open.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are now on the clock.
Jags got 10 minutes. I think we all know they're going to go with Trevor Lawrence.
And so here we go. It's a celebration in this wonderful city and everywhere that they
I think it's pretty obvious where the Jags are going to go. I'd be very surprised if they go Trevor Lawrence. If they don't go Trevor Lawrence, but hey, we know Urban Meyer there. It's kind of a scary thing for me as a Titans fan. They're showing shots of TIAA Bank Field there. Got fans in attendance. Social distance for the most part. So.
But 2 first-round picks. We know what the first will be. The second we shall see. They are picking first
2 first rounds
because they were 1-15 last year, the worst record in franchise history, winning week 1 and then dropping 15 in a row. And if you look back over the last several years, it has been a struggle. They've missed the playoffs 12 of the last 13 years. Again, 1-15 a year ago, the worst record in franchise history. But in to try to save the day is Urban Meyer. It really is a fascinating combination if you think about it. One of the most successful
I might be getting
college
someone
coaches
joining me
and one
on
of the most
here.
successful college quarterbacks taking their talents together to the National
Trevor
Football
Lawrence
League
looking
and
fly
trying
there.
to rebuild a program that desperately needs to be rebuilt. And Trevor Lawrence, where do you begin? I'm pretty sure by now you know pretty much all of the stories with regard to him. ACC Player of the Year, 34 wins at Clemson, won the national championship as a true freshman, never lost a regular season game.
Okay, here's my
either
thing.
in
Obviously,
college
they
or
have
in
the
high
full
school,
10
so he has
minutes.
been
You know who you're
spectacular.
picking.
Now, Kuiper, you have been doing this draft for
You've been
43
thinking about it for
years.
God knows how
close to the
long.
top
Do you really
does
need to
Trevor
take the full
Lawrence
10
rank
minutes?
amongst
Can't
all
you
the
do this
quarterbacks you've seen?
right now? I guess we need to go. Let's speed this up a bit.
Justin Fields was 1A, but Trevor was number 1. And to see him maintain that grade throughout 3 years at Clemson, win a national title as a true freshman, that hadn't been done in 33 years. Jamel Holloway did it back in 1985. Look at these guys. John Elway, number 1 by miles that year. Even though we had 6 in the first round, it was clear cut. He was the guy. Wins a couple Super Bowls, goes to 5.
All right, anyway. They're doing all the talking, of course. Just wait for them to just put the pick through.
Probably would have won maybe 1 or 2, but he retired at a young age. And now you have Trevor Lawrence, and at number 4, historical high grade for Trevor Lawrence. You think about where he is right now, and is there a debate? No. Some get a little cute. You know, I'm not going for that nonsense with Zach Wilson over Trevor Lawrence. It's Trevor Lawrence, number 1 quarterback, historically great. He's done it all at Clemson. He's won a national title as a true freshman in 2018. Play for it again this past year. Loses top 2 receivers. You think about, okay, Justin Ross was going to be the guy. He was injured. Wasn't able to play.
Just waiting for the pick at this point.
4 starters
3 minutes in on the clock, 7 minutes left. Come on now. Do you really have to wait the full 10 minutes? Is it really necessary?
The B team's running the football. He did that throughout his career. Did it against Ohio State. They had to bring them back. The poise, the confidence of Trevor Lawrence is undeniable. You think about a guy who rushed for nearly 1,000 yards in his career at 18 touchdowns. Didn't lose a regular season game in high school or at Clemson. And his 2 losses, 1 to Joe Burrow and then 1 to Alabama, is a team loss. You think about what happened there with Justin Fields. Those were team losses. Ohio State was just better in the trenches. Think about what happened the year prior to that with Joe Burrow. LSU better overall. It wasn't Trevor Lawrence losing those games. The team just wasn't good enough. And I think when you look at Trevor moving forward, he's going to be asked because Urban Meyer took this job because he was going to be guaranteed to be a Jaguar.
What's up?
And Mike.
How's it going?
Good. Appreciate you joining. Let me adjust the video here while you keep chatting away. Appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah, no problem. Let's talk about Dynamite. Oh, wait. That's the wrong
That's the wrong show.
All right, my bad. So for anybody who's watching while JC's setting this up, I'm a lapsed Cowboy fan who gave up on them about 10 years ago when I realized Jerry Jones cared more about money than actually winning. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Trevor Lawrence, number 1?
I mean, it should be pretty obvious at this point, right? So I don't know why
you
you take the full
so.
10 minutes, so it just makes no sense to me.
I think they just want to, you have the time, right? They get to, ESPN is talking about them and their franchise and him, so, I think they're just going to waste as much of that time. And who knows, maybe they're taking some last-minute calls. You wouldn't think so, but hey,
Unless they get some crazy, outstanding trade offer for this pick, who knows?
It doesn't hurt to take the call, right?
Yeah.
The worst that happens is you say, nope, I'm taking the pick.
Yep.
So
cool. Let me go ahead and introduce everyone knows. This is Mike. If you watch the Countdown City WrestleCast with myself on it, we're on the Countdown City Geeks YouTube channel. We do a live show, usually about every Tuesday, talking wrestling. We're taking next week off just to kind of get a break. And Mike, being a math teacher, it's testing week. So he's got a lot to do. Yeah.
Also, like to throw out that next week is Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yes.
And like every year, it falls on the week of star testing. So that tells you how much they really appreciate us.
I think Texas does that shit on purpose. It's bad enough
I'm
guys
pretty
don't get paid
sure.
enough. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Of course. So it's annoying. Anyway.
It is. Let me catch up on a live feed.
Okay.
So I can see where they're at in the draft.
Where I'm at right now, there's about 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock for the Jags. I don't think you can hear the audio through Discord, but the audio is broadcasting onto the stream. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're watching it on your TV, you're probably going to catch it a little bit before me. So, are you watching on your TV?
Did yours? Well, I'm going to pull it up on my computer so I can just have them on at the same time. So, yeah, come on.
Yeah, and I checked in with him again just a little while ago. His feeling right now, he said, is overwhelming relief. After all, his love affair with Lawrence started 2 years ago. First time he saw him play in person, he was
It's the only thing that worries me.
What channel are you watching it off of?
ESPN.
He saw him get
Okay.
Yeah.
come back
Sorry, what was the only thing that worries you?
The fact that the Jags are #1. I love when they suck ass, being in my division and all that. It just sucks when they get good draft picks out of it. And Trevor Lawrence being available, and then Urban Meyer them hires a coach. It was like, oh no, it's not looking good.
Yeah, no, I mean, Urban Meyer's, I mean, in the NFL, that's, you know, there's no guarantee there. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely a big splash. It's definitely bringing them. Why is this not pulling up?
Sleepy Ben, what's good? A little comment from my Twitch stream. Thanks for joining us, Sleepy. Just chilling, man. Watching the draft round 1. It's always fun. We'll have some more people popping in here. If you follow my YouTube channel, KnuckleFan64, I put a lot of videos up of just some live streams I have on Twitch, and Sleepy and I always have a lot of Guro matches, so it's always fun, yeah. So happen to see each other on Steam, or we're chatting in Discord and everything like that. So
cool.
Yeah. Okay, randomly when the clock got down to 2 minutes left, it reset to 10 minutes. I guess the pick is.
Does that mean they made the pick?
The pick's officially in, so that means the Jets are officially on the clock 10 minutes starting from now. They just put the graphic up. The pick is in. If it's not Trevor Lawrence, I'll be shocked.
Mine's picking Trevor Lawrence. Can you hear my audio?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so I'll turn that off. Alright, there we go, so I can at least see it.
Cool.
So, yeah, so it just says the pick is in.
Yeah.
Let's see, so on my screen they have Peyton Manning and Trevor Lawrence side by side.
Same here. So
they're
we're
talking
pretty,
about it. Okay.
pretty much the same.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, now we're here.
And they've met or exceeded all those expectations, so there's no doubt, even though there's great expectations in Jacksonville, he will have every chance to succeed down there.
Yeah, and so as you can see on your screen, the pick is in, and I'm told the commissioner.
Mike Greenberg.
Yep.
I don't watch much ESPN nowadays, so I don't see him much. You know, last time I saw him was Mike and Mike in the morning when I get ready for work.
You know, I haven't really gotten to watch much in the morning or listen since the pandemic started because I'm not in my car very much, having to work from home. So,
yeah.
You know. But yeah, I know he had the morning show on ESPN. I think he still does. I forget what it's called, but yeah. So.
Well, it's like a new thing, I think, right? Like he's, I don't know, it's more sophisticated than Mike and Mike.
I guess. Mike and Mike was always fun.
I mean,
they kind of did him dirty.
No, it was a ton of fun. That's the way I've always felt like Greenberg. You know, as good as he was, like he just tried to be more serious and.
Yeah.
So this lady gonna announce it, or what's going on?
Yeah. So the way they're doing it, first of all, that chair is what Roger Goodell was sitting in his house when he was doing the draft virtually last year. So they're bringing up a fully vaccinated fan from each team to announce the pick, and this lady's gonna announce the pick. Oh, here we go.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select.
Ah, no way.
Quarterback Clemson.
What do you know? Surprise, surprise.
I might be a few seconds ahead of you. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Seconds, yeah.
Okay, so I'll give it time then. But there you go. I mean, I think that's pretty expected. Everyone.
Yeah. It's funny. They cut to Trevor Lawrence in his house, and they're on a delay, so this family was all sitting there dejected. It's like, oh, maybe he didn't want to go to Jacksonville, you know. But no. Then they get the news and everything. His whole family's there in his house. Obviously, I don't think they have a green room at all this year, so this is all completely virtual reactions, I think. So,
right, yeah. They're going to be at their houses, and
yeah.
It's a pretty nice house there.
There's Greeny getting excited because his team is next on the draft.
Yep.
Let's see. It's always fun to. I want to be listening to the pick. Oh yeah, because the Jets traded Sam Darnold, of course.
Yeah.
I would always love to hear the pick, and then listen for Greeny's reaction, especially when he's on this, because he'll tell you whether it's a good pick or not.
Yeah.
Raw.
Also, just Jets fans themselves. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
That was the trade they made.
Oh, that was the Darnold trade. Yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Sam Darnold trade. But then the Panthers yesterday traded Teddy Bridgewater to Denver. So
really,
yeah, they dropped him, and it was very interesting because Carolina picks right before Denver, and they just traded him basically for a 6-rounder, and they're paying. Carolina's going to pay most of his salary too, so it's like I don't know. Yeah, kind of did Bridgewater a little dirty. I feel like he could win the starting job in Denver and show him what's up. So,
yeah, I mean Denver's kind of been searching for a consistent quarterback to stay for a while, so yeah.
Nori, I see you there in the chat. Yeah, I was really hoping the Jags would pick a kicker first round. And there's Nori. He's so happy he doesn't have to go to the Jets. Very true. Very true.
I don't think there's a Janikowski in the in the draft this year.
There really isn't. So.
This year from 2019 and 2018 was incredible.
Everyone seems to think right now ESPN's putting a lot about Zach Wilson, QB out of BYU. Could be the Jets pick. So. I think it's obvious the first 3 picks are probably going to be quarterbacks.
I mean, that seems to be the popular thought of, I haven't been looking a lot up, but everything I pull up is that. So it'll be interesting to see. I know some of the people watching probably waiting for pick 10, but
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be Wilson number 2, the way they're talking about him, and most likely Justin Fields number 3 will be what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, quarterbacks at the top, that's always, it'd be interesting to see if there's any quarterbacks that take a fall, which, that every couple of years we have that where you think they're going to get a high first-round pick, and then all of a sudden they start dropping into the 20s, maybe in the second round.
Yeah.
An inferior schedule and a lot of talent around him at BYU. He lit it up, and Joe Douglas said, hey,
I wonder if he's drinking tea.
I'm taking Zach Wilson. I'm moving Sam Darnold. These two are going to be judged together. Sam's 23 years of age. Yeah. He's the same age as Kyle Trask, quarterback Florida, who's in this draft.
Yeah, so look, the pressure is obviously there on Zach Wilson. A piece of this is he's from Draper, Utah, and now he is the new star on Broadway.
All right. Still got the clock going. Come on now.
About being in a similar situation.
So they're all in the assumption. I'm listening a little bit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a drastic change. It was a shock. He used that word. It was a shock for him to go from LA.
I mean, obviously Trevor Lawrence was the obvious one. I think it's been back and forth, Wilson or Fields, and everyone seems to think the Jets are looking at Wilson. They like the skill set better.
Well, I mean, the Jets every now and then will pull an out of the blue pick on you. You would think at number 2 would be a little bit more secure, but you never know with the Jets, man.
Yeah. But, I mean, God, you don't even have a quarterback on your roster at this point. What's worth it? So you better take one.
In this new offense they will have, how do you like the fit?
Yeah.
I can understand why Joe Douglas fell in love with him.
Can you still hear me? I think you froze on me. I hope it's not my computer. I think it is my connection.
But I can still hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
There it goes.
It's all good.
Sure. Yeah, it kind of comes in and out.
Yeah, it's the beauty of Discord. So.
Really be excited about this. Not because Zach Wilson did this in a pro day, but because in a Mike LaFleur designed offense that he learned from Kyle Shanahan, who learned it from his dad, Mike Shanahan.
Okay, officially the pick is now
in. Yeah, I just found out the pick is in.
So San Fran is on the clock.
Because you see everybody's moving left. The defense thinks the ball's going to be thrown left.
I'm going to send Chico a quick message and let him know.
Back across the field, Aaron Rodgers throws it beautifully. Out there in San Francisco, you're going to see Jimmy Garoppolo do it. So just when you think a guy like Mac Jones can't run this kind of offense.
Well, it was lucky we were able to keep this this show the name still intact. So.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Appreciate it.
Whatever happens if you get your brother-in-law on the show, is that?
He's actually is a Giants fan, but I would love to get him on at some point with the hockey playoffs coming up, because I was actually chatting with him over the weekend about it, and he's actually really enjoyed the fact that all the Canadian teams are in one division in the NHL, and it's made for some very interesting stuff. Yeah, so.
Well, there you go. That's where he fits in with the name Canadian.
Yeah.
So I mean.
So.
Sam. The Jets hope that Zach Wilson with better talent around
Alright,
Sam
now they're
had
just
will really prosper.
printing the jersey, getting the card to the commissioner so he can make the announcement. So.
Yeah. Take the stage. The pick is in.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Alright, we gotta listen to Greeny's reaction here.
No, you usually have the house band at the draft, so that's kind of interesting.
New savior for the second time in 4 seasons. The New York Jets will draft.
You traded the pick, man. Get out of my seat.
Selections of the NFL draft. Here comes the commissioner, Roger Goodell, to announce the Jets pick.
With the second pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Zach Wilson, quarterback, BYU.
Yeah. There you go.
And he's
First two.
And so
Oh, interesting.
As a new star, 56 years after drafting Joe Namath, the Jets.
I do like the draft hats this year, by the way.
Found the man to take them back.
Yeah, they look pretty nice.
So excited. He began his walk from the green room.
Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. Obviously, with the news about Aaron Rodgers earlier today,
Yeah, saw that.
everyone was wondering. Base hats have Nori. Oh, you don't like them? I thought they were pretty cool. Yeah, the trucker hats are definitely kind. I mean, they don't beat this one. This was like had a good year for draft hats. But with the news about Aaron Rodgers not wanting to go back to Green Bay, some people were wondering if he was going to be potentially on the trading block, and this might be a landing spot that the Niners would give up Jimmy G and this third-round pick to get Aaron Rodgers. So,
Well, 2 quarterbacks for Aaron Rodgers, man. No, I'm just kidding.
it would be very interesting because I think they talked about it on the show beforehand, that on the ESPN, that the only 2 other times that a reigning MVP has not returned to the team was retirement. There's never been a reigning MVP that was traded in the offseason. So this would be interesting.
Aaron Rodgers is an interesting man. He's from everything I've seen and heard about him outside of playing on the field, very kind of I don't know, enigmatic, or just I don't know. He seems to have a lot of controversy around him about certain things. So.
It all seemed to start in last year's draft when the Packers took a quarterback like late in the first round.
Yeah, with the team.
And he's got a support structure that your guy Sam Darnold, you're right, never had.
And you gotta love him for this reason.
What are they doing with him? Taking a bunch of pictures.
I guess.
I guess, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Jamar Chase, you got Devontae Smith. You got a big time weapon for your quarterback.
They're in Chicago, right?
Cleveland.
Cleveland, okay, there you go.
Well, the marriage between Zach Wilson and the Jets seemed like a done deal since your pro day in late March. Zach, when did you know for sure that you were a New York Jet?
You know what? I wouldn't believe it till the day it happened, but this is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm so excited for the opportunity, and I know we're going to have something special, and so I can't wait to get to work.
It's been so long since we saw a player here take that walk and then greet the commissioner. Can you describe what that's like for you?
You know what? The whole situation is still so surreal for me. I'm soaking in every moment. I'm looking around, and this is a blast. This is a dream come true for me.
Zach, New York, it's a big stage. What is it about your personality, your mentality, that you know you're the right fit?
Yeah, I know these guys need a good quarterback, a good leader, and I think I got those qualities, and I can't wait to go in there. I love the coaching staff. I love everything they have to offer, and I can't wait to get to New York City.
Zach, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
There's the family.
So, who do you see being the first non-quarterback going? And
probably Devontae Smith.
Think so.
And I wouldn't doubt it if he goes forward to Falcons. I mean, they're really pretty set at quarterback, and I don't know.
Yeah.
If might just build up the receiver corps, so.
Well, I also heard. Well, 'cause I also heard there's I think it's Julio Jones. There's chances of him leaving or being traded too. So yeah, that might.
They've ever had in the common draft era. You see Darnold, we know the disaster.
First round QB.
Sanchez and some of the other names. So on we go.
Ken O'Brien, look at some of those names, man. Chad Pennington, Mark Sanchez.
Wow.
Yep.
Where we thought we knew everything.
Still about 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock for the Niners.
Okay, so we're pretty much on together at the same time then.
this draft originally belonged to the Miami Dolphins, who had gotten it from the Houston Texans. Now it belongs to the San Francisco 49ers, who traded a lot. You see on your screen just how much they traded to move up to that spot.
Chicken Wing is going to try and pop in. He's still working from home, so it's one of those things where he works really late, and he's having to work a little bit.
Where it is very much unclear, even now, 3 minutes before this pick has to be handed in, where it's great uncertainty whether they will take the quarterback Mac Jones from Alabama or Trey Lance.
Looks like they're still making calls.
What are your thoughts?
It's the mystery of this draft, and the reason why I said that in August, Brittany, is because we didn't have a normal season. We didn't have a combine workout. We had Trey Lance play one football game at the 1AA level against Central Arkansas on October 3rd. They struggled throwing the football in that game. It was 15-30, but he brought his team back, running the ball with his legs.
I tell you, some of these teams probably are waiting and taking calls till the very end, but I think some of these teams are just kind of, enjoying the 10 minutes of ESPN time about them.
He's being talked about as the fifth quarterback off the board. I think he could be one of the best in this draft class.
Give me a quick second, and we'll help out with the kids right now, because my son's a little stubborn. So.
Yeah, sure. I got this.
You got it, Mike. Go for it.
Yeah. Hey, I guess we're going to talk about Cesaro. I don't think JC can hear me right now. So if y'all are a football fan, sorry, we're going to be talking about wrestling and Cesaro, who would probably be a first-round pick because he's an athletic freak and deceptively strong. No, I'm just kidding. I'd be interested to see. I mean, San Francisco did trade a bunch to get up here, and you would assume they're going for the quarterback. Again, same thing as I've been seeing that they want to get the Garoppolo deal done. So, I mean, I would kind of assume that they're on the same page here as what ESPN thinks, and they're going with Mac Jones. But we'll see what happens. The pick is in, so let's see where they go.
The NFL is giving away free yards to the quarterback who's athletic, and Mac Jones doesn't provide that.
Yeah, look, he doesn't provide it. What he does provide, though, is quick decision-making. He provides you someone who does give you a lot of options at the line of scrimmage in terms of play selection, but he can't give you the off-schedule plays, and you're absolutely right.
I mean, you would think if they're going to give up all that to get into the spot, they're going for, you would think, a game-changing quarterback, but we'll see. Or what they think is a game-changing quarterback, I should say.
And he's still learning. He has probably the highest ceiling. I know coaches will say he may have the lowest floor. He may be the biggest boom or bust here. But I think that's what you're paid to do. You're paid to make sure that he booms and doesn't bust. And you know what? I would bet my money on Trey Lance not busting. Why? Because this guy is wired right. You won't find a single person say a bad thing about him. And he is going to be a superstar.
If the pick is Lance, Mel, it will be one of the great stories in the history of the draft, yes?
I agree. Most fascinating player at any position I've ever graded. You think about game management skills, only one interception over 17 starts. You think about his smarts, how cerebral he is. You think about everything about him physically, and you need a bridge. You need to sit, watch, learn Trey Lance, and the bridge could be Jimmy Garoppolo.
This is the moment that all of us
Let's see what happens. The big pick.
across the country have been waiting for 6 weeks. Roger Goodell has the card in his hand. The San Francisco 49ers.
JC's not here for it.
Will it be Mac Jones?
Taking care of the little ones.
We've waited all this time, and now finally we will find out. Here comes the commissioner with pick number 3.
With the third pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Trey Lance, quarterback, North Dakota State.
Trey Lance from North Dakota State, so not the Alabama one. There you go. JC. Trey Lance.
That's interesting. I thought just Lance for sure.
So let's see what happens from here.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Wow. I wonder what they saw.
Every now and then, every couple of years, you get those quarterbacks from the smaller schools.
North Dakota State.
And they feel like even though they were up against, smaller teams, they obviously saw something in him. So
They tried to get him to switch positions, whether it be linebacker, safety.
God forbid.
My whole connection did. I guess I got a little minutes.
Okay.
It's all good. It's going
Now
now.
you see right here the ability to
Yeah, so here we go. I mean, San Francisco traded a bunch of picks and stuff, and they got this quarterback. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Garoppolo now. If they give this kid a year to study under him, or if they go ahead and make the trade.
Here's chicken wing.
Here again, the slot fade.
Let's go!
You are not happy. Don't lie.
I told you I wasn't getting no Mac Jones. Let's go. Look. I'm doing the diesel. That's right, son.
I thought for sure you guys were going Justin Fields. What's going on here, man?
No. They actually pulled him off the list. I want to say last Friday after they went through all their camps again. He was done. So it was just stuck between Mac Jones and Trey Lance, and we ain't getting no Mac Jones.
Very interesting.
So we didn't trade down. We didn't give up nothing. But Jimmy Garoppolo's got 48 hours left in the whole magical world of we getting rid of you.
Where do you think he's going?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Give me Cam. Give me
A true fan of the team.
Yeah.
You listen. If I can get yes with Cam, or if I can get A-Rod, I'm straight. You know, Super Bowl bound, press for 6, we'll get our 6th title all day.
All right, man. How's he doing over there? How you doing over there?
Man, I'm busy. People need to stop calling. They need to stop calling, watch the draft, and enjoy life.
Yeah.
So I can enjoy life. So, anyway, I'm out.
All right. Yeah. Well, if any big trade with your Niners comes up, we'll see what happens, dudes. Pop in here.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Rob. So.
Hello.
Hey, Rob.
One of the biggest mysteries of the draft was where Trey Lance would land. Trey, what were those emotions like when you got that call?
Really emotional. Just like I said,
Oops.
super
Let's see,
thankful.
Smells first. Sorry, I forgot to change the category on my Twitch stream. For whatever, I thought I did. For every reason, it switched back to the game I was playing last.
Niners made that massive trade up to number 3. I think a lot of people talked about Mac Jones. What happened over the last couple of weeks? What were the connections like and the interactions?
I mean, it was super exciting. Like I said, I'm super excited to be part of the organization. For me and Mac, we're good friends now. We got to know each other, and I'm super excited for him. And he's going to end up right where he's supposed to be.
What did you feel like the conversations were like with Kyle Shanahan?
Jason, can you make
What's up, Mike?
on the stream? Can you make a little logo with my name and the Cesaro logo or first logo?
I have to get in Photoshop. Do it real quick. I don't know if I have
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
I believe in you.
Hey, it's the first time we're multi-streaming. I'm trying to just keep it at that point right now, so you know.
Thank you. That interview with Susie was brought to you by Snickers, and so history has not been made tonight, or at least it has been matched. This is the 3rd time in NFL history that we've had quarterbacks go 1, 2, and 3 in the same class.
You getting your background going and your green screen? Is that what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Of course I am.
And Achilles Smith in 1999, and so the big question
Too much money into it to not use it, right?
Yes.
Wow, first time since '99. I remember that draft.
Yeah. All right, Falcons pick is officially in. The Bengals are on the clock. Now, Rob, I know you're worried because this is your division.
It's my division, yeah.
So, what are you thinking the Falcons are going to do?
I mean, I don't know who's still on the board. Oh, is that running back still on the board?
Yeah, so far only 3 quarterbacks have been taken first. So
I want to say either the top running back or the tight end will actually end up going to the Falcons.
Okay.
Like, I really feel like their offense just was missing a couple key pieces, and yeah, I think that's but that's just me. So.
Think there would dare be a 4th quarterback in a row?
Yeah,
I mean,
I know they have Matt Ryan, but he's He's been in the league a while.
It would shock me if they took a quarterback.
I don't think they take a quarterback.
Yeah.
Not right now.
I think honestly, the next two, I think the Falcons and the Bengals being next are going to go receiver, which potentially means Justin Fields could fall to Miami at number 6.
Miami?
Hey, Miami, we said has not fully sold on Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. So that's going to be very interesting here. So I see here, Goodell's walking out right now with the pick. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
An offensive playmaker. We're about to find out. The Falcon fan is getting out of the chair, and Roger Goodell.
You know, it's got to be tough to be a Falcon fan because no matter how good you do, people just like 28-3, and you're like, you know,
we had
like, it's one of those things you never live down.
In the 2021 NFL draft,
that was somebody's Final
the Atlanta
Fantasy,
Falcons select
fantasy draft.
Kyle Pitts, tight end,
I believe.
Florida.
Okay, they go with Kyle.
Whoa.
Tight end out of Florida.
Yeah, tight end. Called it. Yeah.
Oh, Jerry Jones is sad.
Kyle
I've been hearing a lot of stuff. They hope they'd be able to get him, but that's funny.
Wow.
So they definitely went offensive pieces. So.
You think since he takes Devontae Smith then? Top receiver in the draft now?
Top receiver?
Yeah.
Could he actually draft a defense? we taking bets here, boys?
Yeah, right.
From the Las Vegas Raiders. This is the same kind of thing that John Gruden does with him. I'm going to flex him out on the backside of 3x1.
This is interesting.
They are brave enough to put a safety on him, or you're going to have to put a corner on him. If you don't jam him at the line of scrimmage, these guys...
For the record, Chicken did pop in and seemed pretty happy with the Niners pick, even though it wasn't.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, bet you I know what he's talking about.
Oh, look how he just stuck the defensive back outside, came
Gotta wait for my draft. Hey.
Hey, look at you. Show off.
Hey, man. Money. Gotta use
That's
the
cool.
thing to buy. You can't just like...
So when the next Matrix movie comes out, you can put the Matrix behind you.
Oh, definitely. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, it kind of looks like a around 2000, 2001 SmackDown, like back screen or something.
You know, it might be.
You know, it actually is. Now that I think about it. I just grabbed some random background, so like it might actually be.
Now it's in like public domain, so anybody can use it at this point.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So.
And guys, think about what happened today. Aaron Rodgers comes out and talks about, hey, I don't
Matt Ryan's 38.
they didn't support the guy. Here's Atlanta.
They didn't go with Mac Jones. That is surprising. They went with tight end.
We love you. We're going to bring a tight end here. Now we're going to support you. It's amazing.
I wonder if this means they feel like they can keep Julio Jones around. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those two together on the field with Matt Ryan, I mean, yeah, that's pretty potent. Hope they get some defense though, so stop giving up leads or start letting them come back on them.
We all know the NFC South doesn't care about defense. Ain't that right, Rob?
Yes, all around. Let's not talk about that, alright?
Hey, your defense won you a Super Bowl.
When we talk about defense, we talk about bad defense. We never talk about a good defense.
129 yards and a touchdown. In the SEC championship game, that was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Falcons play their home games. It was the final game of his college career. And Snickers now takes us down to Susie, who's standing by with Kyle Pitts. Susie?
I think everyone agrees that Kyle Pitts is one of the best players in the draft of any position. But
highest drafted tight end since 1960.
The moment you got that call.
I wonder who that was.
1960 was the year the Oilers, and I think the Cowboys started as a franchise. So, and the
Wow.
Start a new journey.
Did Chicken send you his reaction picture when the Niners made their pick?
He popped in real quick to express how happy he was. So.
Expresses happiness. Gotcha.
And he went back to working.
Congratulations.
I got Trey Lance.
Alright, Bengals have a little over 4 minutes left on the clock, so...
Do you think they trade down?
You know, that's wondering, I mean... I don't think they. I think they could use the help one receiver. So unless they get an offer that somebody wants to pop in and take Devontae Smith, I'd be very surprised. So, but ESPN's going to commercial for now, and we'll see what happens.
They said the highest tight end since 1960.
Yeah.
Trying to look up who that was. But there was only 12 picks in the first round of the 1960 draft, apparently.
They could be counting the AFL draft because that was the first year of the AFL, so you had those 8 teams. So that's possible.
Maybe that's what it was. Interesting. Oh, well, maybe Monty Stickles. It just says end, but I assume that was defensive end. I don't know.
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye. Whoa, hold up. Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99.
They're down to about 3 minutes. Still no pick.
Yeah.
I guess maybe with these last two, maybe some teams are trying to get into that 5th pick, thinking someone would have been gone by this point. Now they're still there.
Is there any team out there you think tries to trade up to get Justin Fields?
No. I don't think anyone is feeling that he's going to get drafted.
Oh, pick is...
I mean, if he was going to go top 5, he would have gone already.
Yeah.
Says the pick is in, so...
All right.
Well, about to find out.
Once the commercial's done.
Wait, I was saying, we get back from this USAA commercial.
My peoples.
Well, Rob, Mike is more a big NBA guy right now. So, obviously Spurs. Like
yeah.
And I know Rob.
I mean, obviously...
fan, so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Hey. I am not the bandwagon Lakers fan, thank you very much. I am the actual Lakers fan. Yeah. So, like...
So you stuck through them even though the...
I stuck through them through the Kwame Browns. I stuck through them everything. All right, so...
Fair enough, and I'll give that to you.
The Swaggy P era when he was...
The Swaggy P era? Yeah. Oh, man.
What would be good about Swaggy P was the meme.
Oh, man.
No, that one gif of him shooting the 3 and doing this, turning his back, and it clangs.
Yeah.
As it clangs? God.
If that isn't indicative of the years between Kobe and LeBron, I don't know what is, man.
Yeah. And I will tell you, too, I'll give you more props for that because I said this when I first got on with JC, and he knows, but obviously I used to be a big Cowboys fan living in San Antonio, but honestly, about 10 years ago, I was like, you know what? Pretty sure Jerry Jones just cares about making money and doesn't make smart football decisions. So I gave up on them, and it makes life easier because they're usually on a Sunday or Monday night game.
Mm-hmm.
And so staying up till like almost midnight to watch them blow a 4th quarter lead made it really hard to, get to sleep for work the next day. So now that I don't do that, it makes life easier.
You sleep better. See? I'm telling y'all, man.
It's funny though. Every football season, he posts on social media like, I'm still looking for a fandom, and I got extra Titan shirts and caps, bro. I'm right here, So I mean,
he said we're recruiting.
Yeah, he's looking for a new football team. He always says so. I think his Discord.
Yeah, I mean, in San Antonio, it's impossible not to see the Cowboys game, but
yeah,
I'll watch whatever football's on.
It really is.
Oh, believe me, it's
really
possible
hard,
to not watch. My wife Tina.
Well, yeah, but
my wife Tina's a big Cowboys fan. She's like, I just can't watch them right now. That they're shit. She said that last year. So she was cheering more for my Titans last year than she was Dallas. So,
yeah. Just convert her. Just make her Titans fan.
I'm not gonna force her into it, but if she wants to wear my stuff, by all means. But I know when we go to Nashville, not this coming season, but to be the season after.
Next season,
she'll be in Dallas gear and plan to take the kids. Hopefully, it's a Sunday game, not a Monday night game or something like that. So
yeah, that'd be crazy. You guys gonna drive up, or are you guys gonna fly?
We're gonna fly. We're gonna fly. The beauty of having a kid in daycare is you can pay for it on a card where you just get airline miles and then just pay it off. And
that is brilliant.
All our airline miles are legit just from paying for daycare with our 2 kids. It's great. So
that's awesome.
Actually, we had our flights booked for Vegas for Evo through the airline miles, and then of course it got canceled, so I had to get them all back.
Yes,
so.
that.
Here we go. Bengals pick.
2021 NFL Draft.
Receiver from LSU.
Jamar Chase. Wide receiver, LSU.
Nori did call that in our chat here. He went with Chase. Reuniting him with Burrow, which is actually
Burrow.
Many people will feel the same way. They
Oh, yeah.
protection for Joe Burrow, and maybe as the draft goes on, they will.
Right. Nori knows things.
This is a special receiver.
Good call on that, Nori, by the way.
You can put him out there against the best DBs in the NFL.
Miami right now is on the clock. They have about 5 minutes 45 seconds left. Pick number 6. This is a pick they got from Philly in a trade.
He is absolutely fast. And Greeny, here's the thing I love about it. There's not anything he can't do. You say you want a guy that can go deep. He runs 4-3 against Terrell. Over the top, touchdown.
Nori says, I'm watching. Oh, first he says, I hope Dallas drafts a punter. And I'm watching.
Dude, I would not bet against that.
If you can save him a buck.
Well, it depends. If they let Jerry make the pick, possibly.
You know who they might let? Isn't Jerry's son the?
Yeah, Steven, I think he's
taking
it
over the GM role. And
yeah, he's fully taking over the GM role. So like,
Nori says, I'm watching every Bengals game next season. You know, they are going to be fun to watch right now.
Yeah?
So are the Browns, man. The Browns are fun to watch.
I know, it's
Yeah.
scary.
Hey. Hi, Adi. Go sleep. Go sleep.
Did you guys read stories?
He's like, no.
Of course she did.
But why?
Yeah, I have school tomorrow. I want to go to sleep soon.
I have work tomorrow. I want to go to sleep soon.
PTO tomorrow. I'm still kind of in school because I'm helping her. I'm in first grade Spanish, it seems, all over again. So.
Woo, first grade Spanish. Yeah. All right.
Still probably speaks it better than me.
Honestly, yeah. I think she speaks it better than me. She had a conversation with Tina not too long ago in Spanish, and I had no idea what was being said. I'm like, she's
oh, they were just talking about you. They're like,
they
man,
probably were. Were you talking
this
about
Titans guy?
It's like, Papa es tonto.
Hey, well, who's your favorite football team?
Stop brainwashing your child.
Brainwashing. She's grown up that way, right? She loves the Titans.
I think that's the definition of brainwashing.
That is the definition of brainwashing. You start her young.
It's like growing up in a cult or something. Whoa!
Uh-oh. Here comes Jay.
Here comes the whole crew.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm looking
Pick
back.
on it? No.
Alright, I'm gonna help get my kids to bed, so I will be right back. Dolphins pick, they said, is in, so see what happens.
Let's find out. Do they believe in Tua?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they believe in him with the still thought of just let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a full 100%.
It's not a commitment to him. Like,
yeah.
I think Fields is still available, right? Yeah, Justin Fields is still available.
Mm-hmm. It's like, we believe in you, but we're going to keep our eye out for the keys.
Want to get your backup right here, who may become the starter.
Yeah. Like, we care about you, we just want to keep our options open.
You cannot arm tackle a guy like this. AJ Brown is a beast. When you talk about catching slants over the middle, just look at this guy. This guy looks like Mr. Olympia playing football who could also run sub 4.5. And he's going to just kill you with his run after the catch. These two guys
is he walking out? No, not yet.
But get him
Carolina already traded Teddy.
Right now, guys, let's go down to the stage.
I thought
Susie, who's standing by with Jamar.
JC said yes.
Since he was 8 years old.
Oh yeah,
What's
Denver.
it like to be on
Yeah, there you go.
It's a blessing coming true, you know, being out here with my family, you know,
traded
experiencing,
already.
having this good experience. But, you know, for the most part, I can't wait to get to work with Joe and back at the Bengals and the staff, so I'm ready to work.
All right, so now you're reunited with Joe Burrow, such amazing production. What do you need to do to be able to reach
Lions
that
steak.
type of production at the next level?
Yeah, I need to
Like they
keep the
just
same
traded
mindset that I always
for
have, you know, keep working, keep
Not
being
gonna see
competitive,
those.
and I think that'll take me a long way. Stay on the right road.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well, you mentioned the partnership with Joe Burrow. They become the first teammates in the common draft era that were quarterback wide receiver from the same school that both got drafted in the top 10.
That's a good combination to keep together then. Burrow and Jamar Chase.
They were remarkably productive. Now, while we were doing that, the Dolphins have already made their pick, and so quickly, Mel, the Dolphins at 6. They were active here. They went from 3 to 12.
Any news on Burrow's recovery?
They had their eye clearly on someone. Who do we think that is?
On Burrows? You know, not that I've heard of offhand. I don't know if they've talked about him earlier or not.
Smith or Jalen Waddle. You got Burrow with Chase. It works out perfectly for Brian Flores.
They said there's some footage of him throwing the football. Yeah.
Both great players. I'm a Devontae Smith guy. He's my #1 wide receiver in this draft.
Bug, I'm going wide receiver. They took 2 offensive linemen, Jackson and Hunt. I think you go Jalen Waddle, the more explosive wide receiver, uniting with Tua.
Yeah, you got to get him somebody who can take the short pass and turn it into the home run.
There you go.
Over the middle.
Owner says he's ahead of schedule.
All right, so again, the Dolphins had the 3rd.
Well, there you go, yeah.
Traded back to 12. They
Which
traded
means
back up
what?
to 6. Looking for help somewhere.
Like ahead of this year, ahead of next year's drafts.
Of challenging Buffalo in that AFC East, and maybe not that far away from being a real contender in the AFC. Let's see who they have. The 6th pick is in, and the commissioner is here.
With the 6th pick in the 2021 NFL
Huh. So they go wide receiver.
Wow.
Jalen Waddle, wide receiver.
No, that was delayed. That was funny. Man, he just...
You see, the fans like it. The Dolphin fans like it. And I'm going to give them another reason.
ignored his family and just kind of walked out. I don't know if you saw that. Kind of funny.
Yeah, like
17 touchdowns in college, and those plays averaged
not happy about
44.5 yards. It's impossible, but it's true. And you know
Ford,
something?
Aaron
In a
Rodgers
league
tells
where
Packers he
everyone is
wants
trying
out.
to find the next
Yeah, that's interesting.
Me, Lewis, this might be the closest thing
We're not going to San Fran. They just drafted a quarterback.
Because of the different ways in which you can use it. You don't always have to just.
So I was telling JC, I was like, what if they send 2 quarterbacks back to Green Bay? Like, here, we'll take Garoppolo and our #1 pick. Take them both.
Take them both. We'll take Rodgers.
Okay, here. You see him here in their 3x1 set. Okay, this looks exactly like
Top 2 wide receivers off the board. Top tight end is off the board.
Run a little slant over the middle in the 3x1.
3 quarterbacks off the board with still a few quarterbacks. Or a few decent ones left.
Who
Yeah.
did Miami go with?
Waddle from Alabama.
Interesting. Waddle. Shake it.
And that's what he does. He puts up 2 fingers and says, deuces, I'm out of here. I'm going to win this one.
Corey, Lions should draft somebody who knows how to draft.
Oh,
that's a good one.
You just can't match up with him, especially if you're an inside coverage player, and in particular if you're a safety. Tyreek Hill. You see him here again.
I guess.
I believe they
I
call
mean,
this circle
that's the
post
story.
in Kansas City. It's all Philadelphia terminology.
Let it go.
It's like you're going to the corner, go to the post, and you just outrun defenders. And that's what this guy can do. But the one thing we didn't see very much of there
My kids are
was the
gonna
short
play
passing game, how he can run those short crossers and then just take off.
Bye.
Bye.
Go lay down. I'll be right there, Audie.
Get a couple easy completions,
She's like,
and all of a sudden now
what?
Let's see who Tennessee's picking.
to the big plays down the
Boy, this is good for Miami.
No,
She doesn't care
I-
that much.
She doesn't know yet, but I mean she will. No, the only thing that sucked about this past season was like not getting to go anywhere. She and I always have some sort of like, I see you, Audie. Go back to bed. She and I always have some sort of like father-daughter lunch date to go watch the Titans game together, just me and her. And we couldn't do that this past season.
Right.
I mean, you just get to make it up to her next year.
Yeah, she loves being on cameras. You can tell.
She does.
So.
Need time. Now you got Jay in here.
You got invaded, man.
They're not leaving ever. As long as they can get on camera, they're gonna keep running in.
Bye.
October 24th.
Goodbye.
Look at that. That is a burst. That is explosiveness. That is
Hey JC, take that Ozarka off the grandma. Can't be advertising.
No, maybe they'll sponsor us.
Oh, maybe they'll sponsor. Oh, that's right.
HEB's getting mad, dude. Where's the HEB water?
Yeah.
It wasn't on sale, and Ozarka was. That's the problem. No, honestly, this is one of those we got from Costco. So, they don't sell HEB water at Costco. Maybe they should.
They should?
Speaking of which, I don't know if you know, Rob, they're actually building a Costco by us at 604 Petrenko.
That doesn't mean anything. I'm not gonna drive all the way out there. I have one right
it's
here.
great for me because it's right by my house. So, you know, I know. I'll be right back.
I have mine already.
I know.
I'm good.
What I need is a
marketplace. What I need is HEB marketplace. But I mean,
yeah.
The last time we saw Jalen Waddle, he was toughing it out, limping in the national title game. You sure look good walking on this stage tonight. What was it like when you got that call?
Man, it was a dream come true. I think all the hard work that came into making this moment special just came into remembrance. So just getting that call, it just meant everything.
What are the skills you can't wait to show off to Dolphins fans?
Playmaker.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people still out there that I think people thought might have been gone by now. So it'll be kind of interesting.
Devontae's still up there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You see the moment there when he was drafted backstage, friends and family.
You're right, they did just trade for a quarterback, so you would think not there.
Yeah, like, they're not gonna pick up the field.
I mean, yeah, so, I mean, there's some linemen, there's obviously like a whole bunch of defensive people that haven't even gotten started. Guess that depends on what they think is the best value, or...
To the Detroit Lions, who sit at number 7 and have already made.
Like, who are their receivers? Who's Goff throwing to?
Who's left in Detroit? Like
Goff.
I don't even know.
And like, yeah, who's...
I was like, since Megatron left, I don't know.
Well, obviously, I'm trying to get value here.
Yeah, let's see. I've got Tyrell Williams, Brashad Perriman, Khalif Raymond, Geronimo Allison. So I mean that might speak to Tom Kennedy, Victor Bolden.
I was like,
yeah, not a lot of household names. So
I think.
Yeah, that other guy from Alabama, like you said, Devontae.
Yeah, Devontae
might be the place to go.
I mean, they still have a lot of gaps to fill, so...
Yeah.
Maybe to grab a quarterback, but that has not happened.
You think New England with Mac Jones, obviously Justin Fields with Denver, that's what that's been linked. You think about Penei Sewell, I'm sure Carolina and Matt Rule sitting there saying, boy, can Penei Sewell just fall to 8, please, and help Sam Darnold and be that elite left tackle.
Yeah, Penei Sewell sitting there, Rashawn Slater for offensive line.
Did I miss anything?
Devontae Smith, you mentioned
Well, Lions pick is in, but they haven't said it yet. We looked up the wide receivers and we didn't know any of them. So
like, skill players. Just got a new quarterback. Who's he throwing to?
That's true. They made the trade at the quarterback.
New York, and now Roger Goodell up to the podium to announce the 7th pick in the
They want
draft.
water now.
of course.
It's not HEB water. It's not fair.
No.
Oh,
Here we go.
see.
2021 NFL Draft.
Wow, so they went O-line.
Select
Well, no, that
Penei
makes sense.
Sewell.
That does make
Tackle,
sense.
Oregon.
Well, they need to protect their quarterback. They just got in the trade.
There's the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Well, they need someone to throw to.
Well, I mean, obviously at a different level, but the Super Bowl kind of showed you, even if you're a great quarterback with a good receiving core, if you can't be protected,
Oh yeah,
you're going to be dynamic. So.
definitely. And you saw how Tampa Bay built around protecting Brady. Like he threw all the protection in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that 2 of their starting linemen, though.
No, definitely. I mean, definitely the line was beaten down and injured, but I mean that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, it gets the point across. If your line's terrible, like
Yeah, even superstar quarterbacks are gonna have a hard time.
Another year at Oregon, I think, would have cemented him as a guaranteed top 3 to 5 pick. The fact that he was there at 7. Carolina, you got to believe, had to be a little disappointed. I thought that Sewell would have been perfect at that left tackle. But there's a kid named Slater, a Northwestern Wildcat.
So does Devontae Smith drop out of the top 10?
He could. I think he could go in one of the next 2 picks. We know Carolina just got Sam Darnold off a trade. Denver's interesting.
Denver
They
just-
might. If Justin
just
Fields
picked up-
falling, they might.
Yeah.
I mean, they in a way they're trying to get a quarterback competition going right now. So.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna trade for Teddy, and then we're saying, "Hey, we just traded."
I will say this: if Devontae falls to 10 and Dallas doesn't take him, there's going to be a riot in Dallas.
No, New York will take him.
I think so.
I guarantee you, if like Dallas doesn't take him, New York
will definitely take him.
Or Philadelphia will screw up and not take him, and it'll fall to the Chargers or the Vikings. That'd be.
No worry, OMG, the Lions made a good pick. Instead of Goff getting sacked 38 times, he'll get sacked 22 now. So that's true.
Hey, that's a 16. That's almost a half reduction.
Yeah,
it's 33% better. That's
There you go.
amazing.
Yeah. All right, 2 minutes left for the Panthers to put their pick in.
Makes me wonder if they're just listening to last-second calls, or.
I mean, they made their big trade yesterday, so you know.
Yeah,
But the
but
big trade had to set up something else, though.
Yeah.
I think.
There's
Like,
still
you
Like
make
I
that
said,
trade
it-
knowing- you make that trade knowing full well who your draft pick's going to be. I would think.
Yeah, you would think so.
They're still paying most of Bridgewater's salary too. I think they're going to pay like $7 million of it, and then Denver's only going to pay $3 million of it. That's what I saw on the details.
How did they? Okay, well, all right.
That's kind of messed up. They're paying him $7 million to pay against him.
Yeah, I was like, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Go to bed. What do you want now?
Water.
Water, of course. There was
More
water.
Water.
Water. Oh well.
It's the healthy choice.
It's better than water than soda, right? So.
Right. Until they have to go pee. Because that's their next excuse. But I gotta go to the potty.
Yeah.
Dad, I need the podcast.
You know, that'll be the day when my kids are on the WrestleCast or on Sports Minorities with us, you know, so it'll be fun.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
God, you old guys don't know anything. Do you know what's cool nowadays?
Dun, dun, dun.
You're like, we didn't know what was cool in our day. Don't worry, guys.
All right, it's officially in.
When we grew up, we didn't know what a Wi-Fi password was.
We didn't know what
You wanna get
high-speed internet was.
Okay, we want to get on the internet and made a lot of noise.
Good night. Go. Say bye.
It hurt my ear every time I went online.
Yes, it did.
Right.
Bye.
Everyone said bye. Go. Watch where you're going. You're going to run into the wall. Go.
It's gonna be on camera.
Better hope she never figures out TikTok, dude.
Good night. Go to your room. Go. Good night.
Oh, bye.
Watch where you're going. Jesus Christ. I'll be right back.
They're right there, dude. They're both there.
They are.
It's like, it's your turn. Go in. Go in. Get him now.
JC, just slip a little NyQuil in the water. Just kidding. That was a joke, guys.
But we know it's true.
For legal purposes, that was a
For
joke.
legal purposes, we did not mean anything. All the opinions are our own. None of them represent JC's opinion.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some nights that may be his opinion.
It might be, but he might not say it. He'll never say it out loud on stream. Yeah. Oh, look, he's back.
It's
Hi,
just like
JC.
locking the door, putting the,
Welcome
putting
back
the,
to the JC Gets a Workout as a Parent podcast.
JC's locking the door, putting the bookcase against it, making sure they can't
I
get
thought
in.
about it. I really thought about it. Like my CRT TV is like right there. I could just slide it over.
Slide. Oh, you wait. One day Jay is going to be strong enough to push the door open with the TV in front of it.
Not if it's a CRT. Those some bitches are heavy.
I know, I know.
He's not gonna know what that thing is. He's like, "What is that?"
It's a brick.
It still works great for my Super Nintendo. I will say that. So that's why I keep it around, because that's like the only way to play the old school stuff.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
So they're picking. Well, picks in.
Yeah, they're putting up the graphics. For those that don't know, schedule release for the NFL will be May 12th. It's going to be on ESPN2 and NFL Network. So
Yeah, yeah.
Their pick, and
All right, here we go.
Goodell is
Panthers
making
pick
his
is
way to
in.
the podium to announce it right now.
With the 8th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft,
Oh,
the Carolina Panthers select J.C. Horn.
Yeah, first defensive one off the board.
South Carolina.
Got a good first name.
Piper, I'm looking at a look of absolute shock on your face. Why are we so surprised?
It just helps Sam Darnold.
He's a little biased
Help
there.
Sam and get the offensive tackle, the left tackle, get over Sean Slater, get it Devontae Smith.
Ooh.
Got Robbie Anderson and DJ
They're talking about they were expecting them to go offensive line to protect Darnold.
You know, it really
I mean,
depends on what your thoughts are. Like, we know that Jerry Jones has never been shy about drafting an offensive lineman in the first round. You know, where I can see why protecting you, but a lot of teams might invest later rounds for an offensive lineman, thinking, okay, he's still just as good, and I don't have to pay him as much. You know.
Yeah, I mean, with offensive line, you can, you have 5 across a team. You can usually get solid ones in the later rounds. You know, usually the first one.
I mean, you still want to grab one with the strongest one, especially like.
That's what I mean. If he's like the top level, but you, I mean, I think even some of the, the Dallas has had a pretty solid O line up until last year, and I don't think all those guys were first rounders. You know, I know a couple of them were, but you still find some pretty solid ones in the second and third and fourth rounds.
Nori thinks Carolina's reaching little. I don't think he's the best corner in the draft. Who do you think the best corner in the draft is, Nori? Let us know.
What's the kid out of Bama? I know like a lot of them are out of Bama, but
this entire first round may be out of that.
Yeah.
First 10 picks. As he's on his way to Carolina. Which way does Denver go? We'll find out next.
What is Denver going to do? This is interesting. They still got a little over 5 minutes left on their clock.
I am Loki.
Oh, we got a Loki trailer.
And you will regret this. Loki. When you picked up the Tesseract, you broke the timeline. Now
Owen
you're
Wilson in
gonna
there.
help me fix
Wow.
it. It is adorable that you
This looks awesome.
manipulate me.
Very interesting.
I mean, Tom Hiddleston steals the scenes any movie he's in. So a whole series to himself. I think that's going to be pretty fun.
The whole series to himself, and then other people stealing away from him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. It's like, hey, that's usually my job.
That's my cameo spot. No.
Oh, that's Joe Horn's son. Wow, I didn't realize that. J.C. Horn is Joe Horn's son. Huh. That's interesting.
Really?
That's, yeah, didn't know that.
Makes me feel old.
Little geek talk here. Do you think they kind of set some weird thing up where Loki somehow gets back in the main timeline and is alive?
This is the talk I'm here for.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the timeline, you talk about the main timeline.
Yeah.
It's kind of, always. And I think I heard Loki is actually the only Disney Plus show to already get approved for season 2. So
interesting.
He's going to be around. I'm pretty sure that was what I heard.
I mean, the character is always going to be the trickster, so he's always going to be bought somewhere.
I know that Geekcast will be getting ready to record a review of Falcon and Winter Soldier series. I don't know if Tez reached out to you yet, Mike, about that, but
not yet. But we'll maybe that's our next step while we're waiting between picks. Where do the different Avengers and villains go in the football draft? Who is a number 1 quarterback? Who is, who's a top lineman? Obviously, I think you got to think of
lineman is definitely Fat Thor. Did someone say that already? Yeah.
Fat Thor.
He's up there. What's the big guy that was on Thanos' side that got squished like twice? They changed his name in the movie because I think in the comics he was like Black Dwarf. But I think it was Obsidian Cole or something.
Obsidian something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's got to be up there.
Gonna take Quicksilver from my running back. Sorry, guys.
You would think Quicksilver, but
didn't see that coming.
And then Sister's
I don't know.
Like,
He can be stopped.
nope.
We've seen it.
Scarlet Witch is the defense. That's it.
That's all you need.
It's like
no one's ever getting a first down. You know?
No one.
No. And don't try to pass on her either. There's just not even.
Yeah, she's just like snipe.
Oh man.
Thanos snaps. He accidentally takes his half of the team. I'm like, oops, your whole team's gone. It didn't work out.
Interesting.
What's this?
I feel like one of your receivers could be Captain Marvel and probably Falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Captain Marvel will be one of those dual threats.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Cormac Jones.
God, where is he gonna go? That's interesting.
Yeah, he keeps dropping. Who's
still no trade yet in this first round?
No. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought somebody would have traded up.
I think Denver's running down the clock farther than anyone's had so far.
Yeah, they're about the same where Carolina was. They got about a minute left. Nori, in Loki's timeline, the Giants didn't draft Eric Flowers. Very wishful thinking on the multiverse there, Nori.
Okay.
Good shit. Good shit.
There you go. Maybe that's the discussion too. If you had the time stone, what would you go change? What event would you change from one of your team's history?
Bucks taking Jameis Winston.
Mine is redoing that last play where we came up a yard short in the Super Bowl. That's an easy
I know.
one. That's an easy
one. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Mike.
Hey, I know.
Same thing, right?
What's up?
Oh, not Mike. Chicken wings.
Chicken wings. What? Oh.
Yeah, what his redo would be.
Hey, so question, JC. I know it's football and stuff, but as a Spurs fan, do you change the end of Game 6 and 13?
Oh boy.
And the reason I ask is because if that doesn't happen, are they as motivated for 14?
You know
what I mean?
That's a lot to think about for sure. I
Yeah,
definitely
right?
changed that fucking. There's my F word for one stream.
There's the one.
The .4 from Derek Fisher.
Oh,
knows what I'm talking about. I think that one.
You want to go back?
That one stung.
That or the Ginobili foul.
I loved all the videos that came out right after of people trying to make that shot. It was hilarious. They're like, "There's no way he made that shot." Like everyone was like, after the buzzer.
I'm just like, that one stung a bit more for me than Ray Allen, because the Spurs had a chance to do it in Game 7 and still. I mean, they were in it. It was still there. But
people forget about that. You're right.
But 14 was the sweetest season. Just sweet revenge, and
it was.
They played true team basketball. All right, Broncos pick. Here we go.
With the 9th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft,
Ooh,
the Denver Broncos select.
The Cowboys had a thought of him too, so.
Defensive back, Alabama.
Okay.
On a night where we wondered if defensive
running back from Alabama.
Yeah.
Patrick Surtain. Interesting.
All right, y'all can still put bets in. Does Dallas take a defensive player?
God, I just.
Come on.
I mean, I say who's left. There's only been 2 defensive players.
They have to take receiver at this point. Like, what else is there?
Why? They just took CeCe Lamb last year. They have a pretty decent. I mean, they have the other guy they got from the Raiders they overpaid for.
Oh, no, right. They just boned Dallas. Haha. Yeah, that's true. They took.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've heard a lot of Dallas going after this guy, so.
Although he just said, oh my God, they're going to draft Parsons now. No. You know what, Nori? It's Dallas. Who knows? They could still screw this up. They got 7 minutes to do so. But it sounds like he wants Parsons, so we'll see.
We'll see.
The Giants are next.
So do Cowboys pick the player they want, or do they just try to screw over the Giants now?
Oh, they definitely want to pick the player they want.
You know, it's funny. Up until Dak signed that new contract, we always wondered if they were going to take a quarterback at this spot too. You know.
Yeah.
Well, we know where Dak's getting paid, so definitely not going to be a QB. So.
Let's see. ESPN's got Devonta Smith as the best player still. Rashawn Slater, the O-tackle from Northwestern. Fields, of course, out of Ohio State. Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa, a Notre Dame linebacker.
Linebacker?
Elijah Vera Tucker. You know, I mean, they've had decent linebackers. They get injured a lot. What's his name just retired finally? Sean Lee.
Yeah, Nori just said they're probably taking Parsons because their linebacker just retired. If they draft Devontae, I'm burning Dallas Stadium to the ashes, he just said. Yeah. Oh, boy.
Telling you, if Devontae makes it past Dallas, he's going to New York.
Yeah.
But Jerry Jones, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Lee retired, but he's been in and out for the last couple of years anyways.
He was always so injury prone. That was the knock on him, you know. So.
Ooh, could they trade it? It's interesting.
I don't think they trade.
I think it's too late to trade it.
That was the New England to Dallas. Now you have, as the guys have said, you have Chicago, you have Washington. If you love Justin Fields or Matt,
I was I was thinking at the beginning, JC, who's that quarterback that's gonna start falling down from where they thought he would be?
Right now it's Mac Jones
Apparently
and Justin Fields. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how he's got two phones there looking at which one's going to ring, which one's going to ring. You know?
Yeah.
you can't just be decent to good at quarterback. You got to be really good. Who's got the most upside of any of these quarterbacks after Trevor Lawrence? To me, it's Justin Fields. Justin Fields, what did he do wrong at Ohio State? He lost 2 football games. The 2 games everybody critiques him on, the Northwestern game and the Indiana game, he didn't lose. Okay? And he wasn't 100% for the Northwestern game, and he didn't have Chris Olave. So for me, Justin Fields is going to be a steal coming off the board at some point within the next few picks.
Meanwhile, Snickers takes us back down to the stage, and Susie, who is with Patrick Surtain.
The Surtain legacy continues in the NFL, along with your dad, who is a great corner in his own right.
Still a little over 4 minutes. Dallas is still ticking down.
What do you want to say to Dad?
Oh, trade alert. Subway trade alert. They traded it.
Did they?
To the Eagles? Whoa.
So? What I missed?
So, Dallas just traded the pick.
Yeah. In division, that's interesting. And ahead of the Giants.
It sounds like they're swapping. Are they swapping 10 and 12 picks?
I mean, they didn't put the details, but that would be kind of funny.
Wow.
Yeah, they just traded the picks to the Eagles.
Well, Philly has, I think they had 2 picks and just 1, right?
No, they have the 1.
They only have the 1 here. That was coming up at 12.
So probably the 12 you would think, and maybe another like 3rd, 4th, 5th round or something.
Well,
Surely.
they still have Philly listed at 12 here. So this is the first trade of the night. This is interesting.
They...
There's like no one in the Dallas war room. Maybe that's why they traded. There's only like one lady in there.
They're trading within the division. This is crazy.
I know, that's always interesting.
What are they getting out of it?
And you're right, they are still showing Philly at 12.
Chicken Wing has popped in.
No,
To make fun of Dallas,
no,
probably.
they just popped it. It's got Dallas at 12 right now.
Oh, did they change it finally?
Chicken Wing,
they
Dallas
just
just traded their pick to Philly.
Why do you think I'm here?
Is that weird?
Why do you think I'm here?
Not on Dallas?
This is not 2020. When does a situation where Philly and Dallas decide to be buddies and trade? What?
You know why? Because it screws over New York.
Oh my god.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Given the circumstances, that's actually a plus.
No,
Because
because I
it
think
screws-
Philly is going to go for Devontae Smith with this trade.
Yeah, I think
And he does
Philly
not
picks
like it.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
I don't.
Noah's
I
like,
don't
no!
know things.
Yeah.
All I know is the Giants are trash, And Philly, well, they know they're going to be trash this year anyway, so they just need all the extra help. You know, they done shot themselves with the foot with the Carson Wentz contract. So, you know, I don't care what these announcers say.
You're making it sound like
trash.
You're making it sound like Dallas is going to win the East by default, which that's usually how it happens. So
not last year.
Not last year. Did y'all see what happened last year? Yeah, Washington football team.
Listen. We'll see who
it's
they
almost
draft.
their official name now.
We'll see who they draft, and then I'll come back and comment on that. Anyway, next in line. So, I bet.
I'll work. This man.
This guy. That's dedication. Middle of work, still popping in here. So. Okay, so they trade up to pick 10, but ESPN still has them listed. Oh no, they switched it. Dallas is now picking 12. They did swap picks.
Yeah, okay. They haven't switched it on the little graphic in the corner.
The graphic hasn't switched.
But I saw the jumbotron behind on the stage and it has Dallas at 12.
Right. So someone in the truck is
Dallas at 12.
All right, JC, I'm actually going to need to jump off.
Cool, man. I appreciate you joining.
Yeah, no problem. It was fun.
If you feel like popping in later, just let me know. So.
Okay, I'll see what's going on.
All right, man.
But, you know, it's fun to talk about football, and I don't really follow it much. But.
Well, maybe when we get into the NBA and NHL playoff discussion, if you want to jump in on that, I'm sure we'd love to have you.
Yeah, definitely go for that.
So.
All right. See y'all later, guys. Have fun.
All right.
Adios.
Later.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me do a little bit of adjusting here on the camera.
So you're streaming on Facebook and...
I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube and also my Twitch channel.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Decided to give it a shot with Streamlabs and see how this worked out. So it's my first time doing it. So.
Nice.
Okay, Philly pick is in. This is going to be interesting. Tanking in week 17 was enough. Now they're taking Devontae. Eagles' hatred just surpassed Dallas. The hate is strong, Nori. The hate is strong.
I mean, just keep it in your division.
Just
keep it all there.
What did they get to trade within the division? What did Dallas get in addition to this? So, I don't know.
Maybe isn't the top 10 picks have a higher salary? Like maybe they just wanted to draft
first round in general. I guess depends which where you pick at. So I don't know. Maybe that's possible part of it.
Like I would have traded them out of the top 10, and then they wouldn't have to pay as much. Because I know there's like a pay jump at like top 5, right? Top 5 picks.
Roger Goodell is getting set to announce the pick. The Giants are waiting next. The Cowboys are down at 12, so it is a run through the NFC East, and we're about to find out who it is the Eagles wanted to move up and get tonight.
Devontae.
I mean, it has to be Devontae if they're trading like this.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys have traded
they were definitely
the 10th
afraid
pick
that
to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Up, so.
With the 10th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Devontae Smith, wide receiver, Alabama.
So Devontae barely makes the top 10. So.
He's the third highest receiver. Third receiver.
I thought he was a top receiver in the draft. But, yeah.
I mean, you gotta look at like how he works, how the other receivers worked with their quarterbacks. Like Chase and Burrow's already had chemistry.
All right. So that
and they wouldn't Waddle and Tua have chemistry too? Like,
yeah, obviously, coming from Bama. So.
Yeah, both of them came from Bama. So. I guess that doesn't make sense because Devontae is from Bama too. So.
Couldn't go wrong. I mean,
they're both
comparison Calvin Ridley. Yeah, I mean, pretty accurate. All right, Giants are on the clock. A little under 7 minutes on their time.
Twice a year. I hate
Nori, pop in. Tell us how you really feel if you feel like it.
Hey, where's Mike? Mike said he would pop back in here and let us.
I guess he had to get a call. He's working.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He's working.
Yeah,
that's right. All right, we'll hear from him in a few minutes.
I'm sure.
Oh man,
this is interesting.
So Parsons, maybe?
You know that? I mean, he said he wanted Parsons. He was worried about Dallas taking him, and although I don't know what the priority is for the Giants. Is it defense or is it offense right now? Like receivers or interior defense? Like what are they looking? So.
Oh, what's his name?
9 minutes, 40 seconds left for the Giants on the clock. He says he wants Parsons, so Nori thinks that the Giants are going to go linebacker. There's a trade alert.
What?
They just traded? The Giants just traded the pick.
Who?
To the Bears.
They traded way down?
What I missed?
The Giants just traded the pick to the Bears.
So the Bears are next?
The Bears are next.
Bears are on the clock right now.
I guess after Smith went off the board, the Giants decided to just trade it to the Bears. I don't know the details yet. I'm waiting for that to come up. But if they're swapping first rounds, what did Nori just say?
He's just like dot.
What else is there to say?
Oh man.
Oh,
well,
Lord.
Already a great season for the Giants.
Oh,
the Giants have found a way to. Wow, they just traded away.
This is interesting.
They traded out of the top 20.
They traded 220, right? If they're swapping.
Yeah, they traded into 20. Yeah, they're on.
Wow.
What did they get out of this? I gotta know.
Hang on.
Next year, they're 5 this year,
I don't know.
and 4 next year. So you see the picks that they get back in addition to the one this year.
Wow,
Next year's
there's a
won
big
5
trade on
year,
this. It's not
4
just.
next year. The Bears are coming up.
It's not just a swap.
It's not just a swap. The Giants got a lot of picks this year and next year for this.
Is going to be remarkable at draft parties.
No,
in and
Parsons.
around the city there.
Yeah.
They traded down 8 spots.
But they got something else in addition. It might not be just
they
the
got
first round
additional-
swap. They got some additional picks.
Fields is available for them. Booger, what are you thinking?
And you won't have me look when I'm supposed to be taking care of business. Okay.
What's up?
A first and a fourth next year.
First and a fourth next year? What about this year?
Next year.
5th round.
5th round.
So they went down. They got a 5th. They got Chicago's 5th, and they got Chicago's 1st and 4th next year.
So Chicago still has the pick this year at number 20?
No, that's why the Giants are down to 20. They swapped, and they take Chicago's 5th. And then next year they take their 1st and 4th.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. Chicago's pick is in. I wonder if they're going quarterback.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is this. If you're going to trade like that, that just means you ain't going to do nothing this year either. Let's go, football team!
Oh, no.
About to find out.
Are you still working, Mike, or no?
Yep. Don't judge me.
Huh?
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm just asking if I need to put your nameplate up because I'm not going to take the time.
Oh, no. Well, in 20 minutes, you can put my nameplate up.
Cool thing. Cool, man.
20 minutes.
Sir, I am a sports minority for life.
Trevor Lawrence.
The Bears. This is going to be interesting. Who they pick.
I know how he had those guys ranked. This is his
Be good if I plug in my phone, though, right? Be great.
Yeah, you don't want your phone dying.
The Bears pick is in. Dallas is now on the clock.
That's show team. That's show team.
Come and play really soon because their job is on the line in Chicago. So this pick has got to be on the field.
I really want to know what the spread is.
They would have traded up to here not to take a quarterback. So it seems that way.
There we
We
go.
don't know what Roger Goodell is about to
Time
tell
out.
us, but it seems impossible now to imagine it will not be one of
That
the
was
two
clean.
quarterbacks. I would have to think it's
See,
one of the two
four of them
quarterbacks.
up
Think
there.
about the
Sorry.
Windy City, right? You think about Mac Jones, not the arm strength that Justin Fields had. Think about
That's
Andy
crazy.
Dalton there without the
I
great
love
arm
the Bears
strength.
fans
Think
wearing
about
a
this
Ditka
whole
mask. It's
organization
just
about
Ditka's like
having to win
mustache
now,
and face.
giving up a
That's
one
pretty
next
funny.
year. So all those things I think go into this to see will it be Mac Jones or will it be Justin Fields?
Is that Goodell walking down right there?
It's going to be one of those two. Here's the moment that
Yeah.
fans in
There he is
Chicago
on the
have
left.
been waiting impatiently for. The commissioner is making his way to the stage. There will be a special presentation, and then he will announce the Bears pick
Fix
as
in.
they have traded up with the Giants to number
Who's
1.
this?
It goes on here. I'm gonna put the audio up here. The stream's gonna hear it. You guys can't, but here we go.
Through this year's Draftathon, the NFL is supporting our nation's path to recovery from COVID-19 by focusing on the critical issues of mental health, food insecurity, health disparities, and the digital divide.
That might be it.
Throughout the pandemic, health disparities widen in communities of color, indigenous communities, and for older and rural Americans. We're joining forces with the CDC Foundation as part of a draftathon to meet the basic needs like nutrition, safety, and health. Carlos Nelson, who's behind me, has been doing just that,
I'd like to not
leading the
cards.
Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation in Chicago. His dream of creating a federally qualified health center to provide medical care in his neighborhood is becoming a reality with support from the Chicago Bears, and it will open in 2022. Congratulations, Carlos, and please take it away with the Bears selection.
Be kind of cool if Justin Fields goes right now and it's just, all right, bitches, chip on my shoulder. I didn't make top 10.
How exciting is this?
Bears going.
With the 11th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the My Chicago Bears
Mac
select
Jones is on the
Justin Fields, quarterback,
Fields.
Ohio State.
You're ahead of me.
Called it.
Way ahead
Spoiler.
of you. My bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
that's okay though. That's okay though. Justin Fields' career is going to die in Chicago.
It's an upgrade from Trubisky. I'll say.
It's still not Trubisky, so
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. It's still not Trubinsky.
Dallas has about 6 minutes left on the clock, by the way. Fields.
That's the thing, bro. There's
I honestly,
absolutely zero chance they'll pick defense.
if they pick a defensive player, they're gonna win this year. One game.
Okay, I was
one
ooh,
more game
ooh,
than last year.
You almost, I almost unfriended you right there. I almost unfriended you and blocked you. I don't need Trini winning. Okay, you already won. I don't need her winning.
They're gonna win one game, and it's gonna be in the shortened preseason.
That means I got to pay for the trip to Egypt. I ain't trying to do that.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you shouldn't be saying this on stream because she's gonna come back and like hold you to it. She'd be like,
She's gonna come in here and like fight with you again. She did that
Timestamp.
one time. Exactly. So.
You can look at the string. That's okay.
Yeah.
I look clean today.
just today.
Yeah.
That's the number 3 pick, though.
Yeah. I know you popped it real quick, but what are your thoughts on
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance? Yeah. What do you think?
Is his name Mac Jones?
Is his name Mac Jones? No,
That's my answer to that question right there. His name is not Mac Jones.
Man.
Okay. No, honestly, we're gonna be honest here.
Okay.
I think it's the perfect fit because
Okay.
he can do a little bit of Cam. He just doesn't have the size of Cam. So having that dynamic in Shanahan's offense is exactly what we needed. Because stiff Garoppolo. I love him. He's accurate, but boy can't move. Really can't. And in this league, this is a running quarterbacks league. I don't care what anybody says. That is evolving, and people need to get with the times. So I'm just saying.
Hope Dallas Josh Mac Johnson gets.
Except for Tom Brady, he's the only one that can stay in the pocket and still
Yeah,
make moves.
but like they literally built the line around him, like knowing full well he was coming
No.
in.
That's what I'm saying. Shanahan likes to be creative, which is why I like his offense. Which is why our defense is just. Our offense is just crazy right now.
Yeah, crazy offense. Defense, on the other hand,
top 5 defense. Don't do that, Rob. Don't do that. Okay. Just because our DC took a head coaching job, bless his heart. He needed it. He deserved it. He really did. With all the injuries, and we're still top 5. No. Matt props
I'm just saying, like.
Nori, hope Dallas drafts Mac Jones and gets into a knife fight with Dak. Wouldn't that be something? You know.
That would be something.
Yeah.
But I mean, even then, we kept most of our defense anyway. We just have 2 that are on free agency right now. So, like I said, I'm not too concerned, but it's just who's the new DC. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's their scheme? How are they going to play?
Dallas pick is in officially. The Chargers are now on the clock at number 13. We're waiting for the announcement of Dallas's pick right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
I may have made a slight bet, my brother.
About
position.
what?
That I said Dallas is going to pick somebody on offense. $2. It's fine. It's whatever. It's $2,
okay,
but
$2.
I'm just saying it. That'd be the greatest $2 I ever make in my life.
They draft a defensive player. They win one more game this year and still miss the playoffs.
Is that Mike McCarthy?
What are you watching on ESPN or NFL Network?
NFL Network.
Okay,
NFL Network.
We're watching ESPN.
Oh. Yeah, I see Jerry looks like McCarthy is some other schmuck.
Schmuck is such a
McCarthy age, bro. He
word. It's a fun word.
It's a fun word.
That man had so many gray hairs. When you take that many losses, it's going to do that to you.
Hey, I only hope I live long enough to see that many gray hairs.
Shit, mine started when I was 16, man. So.
Whoa, hold up. Rob, you know what? I'm not going to do this to you right now because we're on a children-friendly network, okay? I was going to talk about your people.
Oh,
and how y'all age.
I'm just saying, like, I'm going to hit that, like, 90-year-old, and then it's all just going to go from black to, like, bright white.
Done.
So it doesn't, like, progressively age. It, like, hits a threshold and then just...
See, Mike's got it wrong. See, we look like we don't age. We just hit, like, that cap, and once you go past that cap, it's just, like, shrink.
See, you see that Cowboy fan in there? Look at him. That hat and the damn feather ball. I told you, bro.
Here we go. We got another,
oh,
like
picks in.
Presentation. Here we go.
Take us in, boys. Let's go.
Don't ruin it. I want to be shocked.
Through Draft we're partnering with Mental Health America to support resources for those that need it. Kanikia Bedrine, an Army veteran from Dallas, struggled with anxiety and depression after returning from Iraq.
We should get Nora's reaction just for...
She turned her struggle into triumph.
How many cuss words will come out of Nora's next chat?
Who provides mental health counseling. Kanikia, we thank you for your service and all you do to continue to help others during this challenging time. Please do us the honor of making the Cowboys pick.
Please don't.
Oh my God! How about them Cowboys? Woo!
The list trade.
The bullshit.
Yeah! And with the 12th pick in the 2021,
No
reaction.
They're gonna win one game, guys.
Wait for Chicken's reaction.
Oh my God.
All right.
They actually drafted defense.
Chicken Wing taking his first L for the season.
You know, they dropped 2 spots and still got the guy everyone thought they were going to end up with, I think. So.
And they got extra draft picks out of it.
Yeah, and they don't have to pay this guy as much either. So.
Oh. Dallas won.
Telling you, you're gonna hold
No,
that
no,
L.
no, that's
You gotta
not
hold that
no,
L. That's
sir.
$2 gone, bro.
Yeah.
$2
That's fine.
gone.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Nori,
Okay with
G, damn it, and F. Extended.
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
There's
I think
more?
get over it.
I just got the G, damn it. That's it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, how many other teams can screw over the New York Giants before their pick?
Well,
Washington's in front of him.
Washington is right in front of them.
That's right, Washington.
Jeez, they keep ending up right behind a division rival. The Chargers are next, by the way. They got about 5 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock for them.
Chargers need a lot of things, though. No one cares about the Chargers. It's a problem about being the second team in LA. You're either really popular
Look at Cowboys
or
fan.
no one
See?
loves you.
I'm trying to tell you. Look at that, bro.
What?
Cowboys fans. Ridiculous, bro.
Every fan base has the ridiculous fans, dude. Don't lie. I mean,
we don't need ridiculous fans. We have Tom Brady. Just drunk, passes out. Oops, Geoffrey just went over the yacht. My bad.
So I've never seen tape on this kid, so I'm actually looking at what they're showing right now.
On Parsons?
Parsons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Mac Jones seems to be the surprise quarterback that's falling.
Really? They had a projection at 24th. What?
Who? Parsons?
Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Everyone was all freaking out, like, why would San Francisco put him so high up? Because we're not taking him. I don't know why people were thinking that.
Taking him.
I preached to Rob all week. We ain't taking Mac Jones. Yeah. I'd have became a Buccaneer fan that instant.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You would never.
I'm trying to look at the teams.
You would never become a Bucs fan just out of spite for me. Spite.
Really though? Really?
He might if Alex Smith was there.
No, he wouldn't.
I've always been a big fan of Alex Smith, my guy.
How about his career though? He announced his retirement officially.
Hey man, you win a
hats off, bro.
League-wide award for being the comeback player of the year, and then quit because like it's my time. I shouldn't have been here in the first place, but I am.
Just to come back and say, prove I can do it. I did it. You know, I came back off a devastating injury. You know.
He did something some other quarterbacks have never done. He took a team to the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, when it happened to Joe Theismann, like his career was over, right? So you know, that's just crazy. And then in MMA world, it happened to Anderson Silva, and then it just happened to Chris Weidman.
It just happened to man.
Yeah,
oh, dude, did you see that, bro?
Yeah. And then here's the irony of it is like when it happened to Anderson Silva, he was fighting Chris Weidman, and I think he broke his foot on the same leg that I don't know if the same leg of Weidman broke, but
no, it wasn't the same leg. It's opposite.
Oh, it's opposite, but still, it's just like God. How does it? Oh, like how hard are you kicking? Your leg just wraps around like that. It's just you know.
I mean, they're putting in efforts, and like they're not like built. Like these are some like when you cut weight and like try to make weight, something's got to give.
Like I'm having surgery to put a steel rod in my leg even before I don't need it. You know, just to make sure at that level.
Just be like, when I kick you,
look, this is just precautionary, so I don't break my damn leg in half. This is all it is. So.
Nah. That Usman fight, bro.
I didn't see that.
On Masvidal, bro.
Chargers.
The other fight that we should have watched was the what is it?
Doug Rose, bro.
The Chinese fight, the Chinese girl. She got
Doug Rose.
Out, yeah.
Bro.
Like I watched it afterwards, and man, she just.
I saw her up and coming. And I was like, okay, she legit. Strawweight. She's strawweight, right?
Yeah, strawweight. I was like, bruh. That kick, no joke. Anyways.
All right.
All right. Let's see who this is.
Let's see. Vikings, Pats, Cardinals. Ooh, man.
And right now the Vikings are officially on the clock with the Chargers pick being in. So
Trey Lance versus Russell versus Stafford versus Kyler Murray all twice a year. That division's sick right now, bro. I hate my own division because it's so stacked right now. And then Rob's got, baby division, whatever.
Just
how
it's gonna be.
Now I think about it, why is it that Tom always plays in the weakest division in the league? You noticed that, JC?
Last year it wasn't so weak because of the Saints, but now with Drew Brees being out, who knows what's gonna happen with the Saints?
Lord Brees.
I don't even know if the Saints really believe in James Winston. I don't even know if they re-signed him. Did they? Or if
they signed him, but he's not the starting quarterback.
They haven't even named it. So for all we know, New Orleans could draft a quarter. Maybe Mac Jones will fall to them at 28, and they end up having a quarterback competition for that.
So could you imagine Taysom Hill, Mac Jones?
I can see Taysom Hill being their starting quarterback.
Is that what they're looking at right now? So
yeah. Because Winston, them W's ain't going his way.
Yeah.
Them W's. All right. So Charger picks in. They haven't said who it is though.
No.
It does make sense though. If you think about it. Winston. So I really didn't put two and two together. Him going to New Orleans. Bunch of crabs. Seafood. Just getting his hands on them,
I never would have thought of that.
I really didn't think about that too recently.
See what you did there.
That's horrible, Mike. Horrible.
Man was smart.
You are a horrible person.
What he was doing when he cut that contract.
It's funny, but yeah.
Horribly funny. Because you speak the truth.
Oh, I got. Oh, I made it!
Alright, you can put his sign back up now.
Yeah, I got it up now. I think with about 3 minutes to go, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put it in, extend it, so...
What do we got?
Welcome, Chicken Wing. Officially, fully.
I looked at it, I was next, and I was like, no.
Ding!
So everybody just witnessed Chicken Wing signing off of work for the day, so...
No, I didn't. I was never at work.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Witness nothing. Surprised the running back hasn't come off the board yet.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it's pretty indicative of the way the league is now. It's all wide receivers, and there really wasn't a dominating running back in college this year. So
the dude out of Clemson wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah, but did he come out? I thought he stayed another year. I don't remember.
I don't know. I think he came out.
I forget his name.
Etienne something.
Yeah, maybe it's the pandemic. I feel like football season was so long ago. Just the way the season was.
Feels like it.
For college and pro, it was just wow.
Slater, OT. Okay. They pulled a tackle.
Wait. You already announced it?
No.
Oh, I thought you said it. I was like, damn, y'all are that far ahead of me?
No, I haven't announced it. I think there's about 5 minutes left on the clock for Minnesota. He's announcing it now. Hang on.
With the 13th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Chargers select Rashawn Slater Jr.
Yep.
Tackle, Northwestern.
There he is. A moment of purple pride, if we can,
So
for the
here's-
first Northwestern player to be
He's a Texas player. He's from Houston.
2005.
Wow, first Northwestern player drafted in the first round since 2005, and I'm watching on ESPN. So Greeny is very excited. He's a Northwestern grad, as a lot of journalists and majors are. So,
Oh, sweet.
yeah.
This is his first number one.
But this guy was actually eligible for the draft last year, but he opted out of the season. So he
For
took
COVID.
Yeah, for COVID.
COVID.
So didn't fall far. I mean, 13th overall, even after sitting out a year, basically. Yeah, not bad.
Good.
It's going to show you your value, man.
Yeah.
Too good.
Especially at the offensive tackle position.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Gotta protect your quarterback.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
4 minutes left on the clock in Minnesota, by the
No,
way.
he said Mac Jones in New England.
You know, it's looking like it. That's the crazy part.
Oh, man.
It could happen, you know.
Belichick making another steal?
But if you think about it, it does make the most sense.
It does.
You need to groom a quarterback. Cam's only got his second prove it year. He's actually going to have an offseason.
Followed by a third.
Yeah.
I don't think the Patriots thought Mac Jones would drop this far. Do they draft him?
No.
I think they did. I don't think they expected the trades between us and them, but I think they did. Because think about it. They were trying to reach out to us, remember? Working a contract for Jimmy G.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about
So something would have came to their attention saying, hey, we're going to get, who we're going to get. So you ain't got to worry about Mac Jones.
Boston Globe already posting things. Mac Jones still on board for 50 picks. Wah, wah, wah.
I think there was some funny memes out there that Belichick, when he found out Aaron Rodgers was going to be traded, was already like, scheming to see if he can get Aaron Rodgers.
With the 49ers already taking their quarterback, that would not surprise me anymore.
Well,
that don't mean nothing. Because we would send Jimmy over there.
You get him out of the conference too?
It wouldn't be the first time Green Bay has traded a star quarterback away. Brett Favre famously, but they wanted to trade out of the conference, and they put so many restrictions on the trade, like you can't trade him to any team in our division. The Jets, or otherwise we get this from you. So I would imagine. Oh, the Vikings actually just traded their pick to the Jets. I just got that alert right now. That's interesting.
Oh wow!
So the Jets are now on the clock for the remaining of the two.
Jets are moving up.
Yeah.
The other New York team screwing over Nori.
The Jets actually at this point had the 23rd pick in the first round still from Seattle. I wonder if that's a pick that they traded. We'll wait and see. But when they traded Brett Favre, they traded him outside the conference, and I would think if they're going to trade Aaron Rodgers, it's not in the conference. It's going to be an AFC team that they're probably not playing next season. And I don't think they're playing New England, so it could possibly be New England. It's not outside the realm of possibility. So
no, you're right, because we play them. We play Green Bay. So why would you want that kind of drama?
Yeah.
It's good for ratings.
The other possibilities, I think, for the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes, the Raiders immediately come to mind for me. We know how Gruden is with quarterbacks, so that's a very real possibility.
So, y'all think Watson goes anywhere other than court?
No, to be honest with you. So,
it was an honest question.
I think all those lawsuits basically are keeping him in Houston. It's just
wonderful timing how that happened, though. I'm sticking by that too.
I'm not saying that they're wrong. They're probably accusations. There might be some truth behind them, but who knows?
Timing was impeccable.
Yeah,
I think Houston knew about him the entire time, and when Deshaun was like, "I want out," they'd be like, "Bet, pull the Rob. I'm gonna be bitter. I'm gonna be bitter and spiteful."
And now you're not leaving, and if you do, you leave pennies on the dollar.
Thanks.
Like, do you think he even gets a veteran bonus with the next team that he ends up with? Because he's not staying in Houston. Definitely done there.
But they cut him.
Does he stay in the NFL? Period. Like, I mean,
ooh, that might blackball him if they did. But would they cut him though? That's the real question.
I mean, if they cut him, do they still have to pay his salary?
Just this year?
It's guaranteed money. I mean, they're not doing anything with it this year, so.
Well, maybe it'd be just dead money. So if he doesn't play, he's still got to get paid.
He still get paid.
Yeah.
So might as well just free up the roster space.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Jets pick is in, but they're at commercial right now, so.
Dang, solid making moves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Got his quarterback. What do they need now? A running back?
Dave, see, I'm gonna tell you right now, brother.
What's up?
This message is sponsored by. No, it's. Although I know it's not sponsored. I'm just kidding. But here, get you some of these, bro.
You can barely see it because you have your camera vertical.
Dr. Squatch. Cedar Citrus. Did not try that one.
Okay, first of all, not the scent, the brand. Okay, the brand. That cold brew, bro. That's my ish, bro.
Oh, so it's coffee?
No, it's soap. Like.
Oh.
Soap.
Smell good.
Interesting.
Smell good though.
Texans gonna draft another lawyer, says Nori.
What do you say?
Texans are gonna draft another lawyer. So.
Cool.
They need all the help they can get.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Bam, bam.
Oh, we're still in commercial.
Yep.
Wah, wah, wah.
So every other NFC East team outside of Washington drafted before them. Washington is right before them. And now New York just put themselves before them. So they swapped picks. Jets get the 4th and next year. No, they get it this year. And Vikings got 2 picks this year.
Huh.
Okay. Well, they pick up extra picks. Maybe they're rebuilding or building a better.
I figured.
Something.
Who knows?
I can go back. Maybe. No, I can't. Yep.
All right. If Mac Jones goes to the Patriots, Mike, you're buying lunch.
Why am I buying lunch again?
I don't know. Just it was sounded like a good deal.
Oh, didn't I get you lunch?
Yeah,
No, I bought your rolls.
I paid for mine. Yeah.
I bought your rolls. Shut up! I bought your rolls. Shut up! I bought your rolls. I don't know.
All right. You know what? If Mac Jones doesn't go to the Patriots, I'll pay for the rolls. All right.
Whatever.
All right. Jets pick is in. I think I see.
Spring rolls.
There's Goodell. Here we go.
And here comes the next lawyer
Roger
for
Goodell is making his way out onto the stage. The Jets, who earlier tonight took Zach Wilson, the
Is
quarterback,
it weird to be
at number 2.
Houston hasn't had a first round pick in like how many years now? It's just crazy. Yeah.
The Minnesota Vikings have traded the 14th pick to the New York Jets. With the 14th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Elijah Vera Tucker, guard, USC.
That's a good pick.
So the Jets identify their man and they move up and they get him. Elijah Vera Tucker is from Oakland. He won the Morris Trophy.
That's smart.
They need to
That's
protect.
really smart.
They need to protect their new quarterback. So.
Yes, sir.
That's really good because that's his blind side, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is real smart.
Wow. Good pick. Uh-oh. Jets going to be the big football team now? New York? Oh, no, the Bills are still up there, yeah.
Bills are there.
Buffalo.
Miami's coming up. I mean, the AFC East is. It seems like they're a bit more competitive now that Brady's gone. You know.
Matches. I'm probably talking to Uncle Bill. Yep. Hey, Uncle Bill, it's just as you said. He said all the way to 15. Oh, and all the Boston Globe things are coming out now. Oh, Mac Jones still available for 15th pick.
Okay, so yeah, so the Jets and Vikings swapped their first rounders
Okay.
Jets gave the Vikings picks 66 and 86.
So
Those are
round
5th round, I
three?
think? No.
It's
3rd.
3. Should be round 3, right? 56?
I think 4 and 5.
Okay.
56?
56
or
is
both
2nd.
4.
Yeah.
56 would be 2nd. And 86.
No, 66.
66
66 and 86.
Oh,
yes.
66 is 3rd round. This is the beginning of the 3rd
round, and then 4th round.
86 is 4th round.
Yeah.
And then the Vikings gave up 143. I think that's 6th round.
6th round. That's... Well,
so the Vikings are now picking at 23 in this round.
Yes.
Yeah. They haven't updated the graphic yet, by the way, but there you go. New England's on the clock with about 7 minutes left. They're showing Mac Jones a lot on ESPN, so that seems to be the case here.
Spring rolls.
Oh, watch out. Nori called something.
Spring rolls.
He's called a couple of picks right now in the chat, so it's possible he's right here. I think he knows where they're going to go.
Well, he also know who he wanted for his picks, and those just got traded away.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Patriots pick is in pretty quickly. I think this is the quickest time of the whole night that someone's
So
had to
it's
pick
the
it.
fastest. No, the Jaguars definitely had the fastest.
No, they still took it until there's like 2 minutes left before they put that in, but everyone knew what they were doing.
And let's see.
All right, here we go. Here's what New England's doing.
Dun,
Here
dun,
comes the
dun.
commission.
Yeah, like we didn't see
Special
this coming.
presentation here.
With food insecurity a challenge for so many Americans, we've teamed up with Feeding America
Special presentations are so
as
that
part
they
of
can update the
Draft-a-thon
website.
to help fight hunger.
Oh no,
Don Cox is behind me, a former Marine, saw a need in his community and started providing food to fellow veterans. He and his team have provided more than 5.6 million meals in 10 different states through Food for Vets. Don, thank you for your service to our country and for helping those facing food insecurity.
Lord. I just realized
The
that.
stage is yours to make the Patriots pick.
I think this is pretty obvious here.
Uncle Bill, I'm coming.
With the
I
15th
apologize,
pick
gentlemen.
in the 2021
Oh,
NFL
hey,
Draft, the 6-time world champion New England Patriots select Mac Jones.
Hey, Mike. Hold that L. You owe me more.
Right.
Finish the sentence for
Why am I holding that up?
Alabama. Mac Jones, the
Look at him. Look, that's a baby Tom Brady right there. Look at him walk.
He's, I gotta say, he looks pretty pissed off that he fell that far, but he's got to be happy he's going to play for Belichick.
I mean, he's going to play for Belichick,
Yeah,
man.
but
I'd say he need to watch his mouth.
But I mean, Nori's right. What a steal from Uncle Bill. That's a huge steal for New England. For him to fall that far, they were just sitting by, and I think they've officially rebuilt it after Brady right now. So, yeah, he's going to definitely have a chip on his shoulder when he plays for the Patriots this year.
I mean, he's already got the Brady profile.
Oh, just like Dwayne Haskins, right? How did that go for him?
Well, Dwayne Haskins ain't Mac Jones. So, we'll see.
Gotta hear with that, man.
It's got to be a lot to live up to. So, Cards are on the clock right now. About 4 minutes left. Chicken Wing, this is your division. How do you see your Cards doing here?
Your Cards, yes.
I see if you caught
Like position?
Yeah, what would they be looking
I was just
to?
going to ignore your question. I really was. I didn't want to answer that question.
I know.
It's a tough one. Because they have a couple spots that they need to fill. This is not going to be there much longer. But then again, clean up some holes. I think, honestly, I think they might go offensive line.
Okay. The pick is in, by the way. That alert just came up. So the Raiders are on the clock now. We're just waiting for Arizona's announcement. So.
Well, they had their pick ready. All right, cool. Wait for another special presentation.
Getting back to the Giants trade, I feel like as soon as Devontae Smith was off the board, they said, okay, we're bouncing out. Like that's what we wanted, didn't get it. let's trade back and get some more picks out of the deal. So. Okay, it's not a bad career, man. Win a national championship, and then you're off to New England. So it's a good spot.
Such trash. He's such a damn liar, too. That's what I wanted all the damn time. Out of here. No, you didn't.
I'm sure he wanted to be Belichick with Belichick, just not that low in the draft.
Yeah. But it works out, right?
True.
He's got the size, at least.
One of them's going to go.
What?
Waddle got scooped, right?
I mean, it was fine.
I missed part of it.
Say what?
Jalen Waddle? Did he get scooped yet?
Yeah, he got scooped already.
He
got
went
scooped early.
to Miami at number 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Bama's offense already got.
Now that I think about it, I think they might go defense.
Wow.
I think they might go cornerback.
I mean, that was kind of their downfall last season, right? It was just defense.
Yeah. I think they may need to clean that up and go cornerback. Cornerback or
Are
offensive
there any
line?
strong like safeties in like this class? I don't.
Turn this down. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Rob?
Are there any like strong like safeties in this class? Like free safety, strong safety?
Not that I can.
That I saw, no.
This is one of those draft classes where it was like, okay, we know who like the top stars are, who can go where, and then beyond that, it's just a crapshoot. Like you don't know what teams are going to be scouting and seeing. Like this is kind of the point in the draft where who knows, you know?
True, because top 10. All right, we're done.
Yeah.
The important part of the draft is done. Minus, number 22, because that has to happen. If we can find a way to skip, pick number 20, we could.
The Cardinals, who had
Put that out there.
Hey, you never know. They might trade it away. They might.
Shit, they might go further down,
Like
depending on what Washington does.
Yeah.
All right, Cards pick is in. They're about to announce it.
I'm back.
With the 16th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Zaven Collins, linebacker, Tulsa.
Okay, small school linebacker.
Zaven Collins is a remarkable story. As we take a look at this young man and this player and what he has accomplished, it really is a remarkable story. Zaven Collins had no Power 5 offers coming out of high school in Hominy, Oklahoma. Winds up Mel less than an hour from home at Tulsa, becomes a first-team All-American, and wins the Bronco Nagurski Award.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the key with him is going to be...
So defense, you're right, but they went interior defense, linebacker spot.
All this length, all this ability, the size, the way he can disrupt throwing lanes, he can get after the quarterback. He's got it.
He's
All
a
right,
pretty tall
tentative.
guy, though, man. Jesus.
He flashed it at times. You see
262? That's a big boy.
Yeah.
All right, so the next 4 picks are tentative for the Giants. They might move down to 32. Swap with the Heat.
Tampa's going to trade up to 20 for the 32nd.
They're like, all right, cool. We got this, bro. We'll go ahead and take this spot right here. You have all these picks. And then as soon as they get to 32, they'll be like, you know what? Trade down even more. We need more picks, bro. We need more picks out of here. We ain't even trying to get first round at this point.
Trying to lose Texas now?
Bleacher Report just posted a video of some fans that when they got the news at the White Sox game about the Bears drafting Justin Fields, they went crazy. So, that's the interesting thing about Chicago. When T and I went a few years back, we actually went back to back to crosstown rivalry. Like we saw a game where the White Sox were playing the Cubs at home, and the Cubs were playing the White Sox at home. It was like on back-to-back nights. But one thing, no matter what, man, when it was the Bears, they were all cheering for the Bears. It was pretty cool to see how two fan bases that just hate each other's teams. But the Bears, they were good. The Bulls, they were good. So I think Dwayne Wade was at one of the games we went to. They showed him on camera. He was just the fans were just going nuts. So it was pretty cool. So
I know. I got the new license. It is different, bro.
Driver's license?
It's crazy different.
Yeah, mine too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just gonna pick somebody with nerve up and over? Possibly.
I mean, he's not wrong.
And then trade him like 3 years later.
I do you think the Raiders pull the trade off now to get Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, this is the best time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Better. Down the clock.
Yeah, 3 minutes 20 seconds left.
Dude, what if the Giants grab a kicker, bro?
Does it fill one of their needs, right? So I mean,
Special teams.
I mean, when did your boy get in there, Justin Tucker? What round did he get picked in?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. It's a very good question. I can't remember.
You are the fan, and you don't even know, JC?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Justin Tucker didn't even get drafted. Yeah, he went undrafted.
Did he?
Yeah, most kickers go undrafted. It's very rare kickers get drafted and then they just try out for teams and get signed. So, but I mean, he was undrafted.
So wait, I can try out for a team and.
Yeah, you probably won't make it, but you can try out for a team. So.
Whoa! You not know my leg, bro? My leg straight, bro?
Can you take a hit?
I'm gonna cry like a bitch. But
that's gonna cost you your job.
No. I ain't gonna cost my job. Look, what did Rocky say? It's not about how hard you hit. Mm-hmm. It's about how hard you get hit. Mm-hmm. So I'll cry with a couple man tears. I'll get up and make sure that do the upright. You know what I'm saying? Get it up there.
All right, Raiders pick is in. Miami's on the clock again this time.
That's what their 7th pick, right? The first round alone?
It feels like it, right? It's crazy. That number 12 pick was originally with San Fran. It was traded to Miami, to Philly, and then to Dallas. That one just went everywhere. Yeah.
The last kicker to be drafted in the first round, Sebastian
Janikowski.
I
figured. Yeah.
When was that?
2000.
Shut up.
With Oakland, right?
Yeah, it was the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Was that the last kicker to ever get drafted, though? Like,
no,
drafted?
There was New York Jets drafted 2nd round Mike Nugent, but that was the last drafted kicker.
Wow.
I do remember Janikowski got drafted because he was killed it at Florida State, man. So,
I mean,
Seminoles?
They got their money's worth out of him.
I mean, back then, it was very rare for kickers in college to be getting scholarships, to get even recruited, let alone, Most of the time they would walk on, or they might find someone that plays for like a soccer team there.
Soccer player.
Yeah, but Bobby Bowden actually recruited him, because I think he's from Poland. When recruited him, got him a scholarship to come and kick for the Seminoles. So, and then he gets drafted. So, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool story.
Got drafted pretty high too, 17th overall.
Yep.
Oh, ironically, the same pick we're on now. I see what you did there, Rob.
20 years later.
Okay, here we go. Raiders announcements coming
John
up.
Gruden and the Las Vegas Raiders, they've created some unexpected moments in the draft over the course of the last few years. Let's see if he has another trick up his sleeve. Here comes Roger Goodell.
There we go.
With the 17th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Alex Leatherwood, tackle, Alabama.
That's a
A
big
stunned
boy.
silence has fallen over our
Oh,
set.
wow.
Alex Leatherwood, another Alabama player.
Oh my God, they're showing his family. They're going
And
crazy.
congratulations to him and his family. He won the 2020 Outland Trophy.
How many from Bama now? 5?
2020 Outland Trophy, I think, goes to like the best offensive lineman in college football. He won that award. So
That is now 5 players from Bama that have been drafted.
5. I was about to count. How many is that? 5? Yeah, 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
Woo. That boy is making room.
Blindside protection. Are the Raiders still running with Derek Carr quarterback? I don't even know anymore.
I do not think so.
Bow, 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 bow. Survey says.
I lied. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
I forgot. They grabbed Mariota.
Yeah, they grabbed him before last season on free agency. Mariota got hurt at one point, so I think he went on IR. So
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. 6 minutes left on the Dolphins. Nori, Raiders going to pick somebody we never heard of in overreach. What did I say? Yeah. I mean, offensive linemen, they need to protect their quarterback, so they just feel the need right there.
Was it a reach, though?
I mean, it wasn't some offensive player, like offensive quarterback.
Wasn't no receiver. Hey, let's get a receiver.
I mean, is
so
it
we
a
can
reach
still
to
not
take
protect
an offensive lineman? I think it'd be more reach. You're taking like a.
That's a safe thing.
Yeah. If you're taking a skill position, taking someone no one's heard of, then that might be considered a reach. So.
Let me go ahead and get this. Let me go ahead and get this safety from Oregon for number 17.
Dolphins pick
What?
is in. Nori predicts the Dolphins are going defense. They did go offense in the first pick.
They just drafted a wide receiver, right?
Yeah, Waddle.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, you told me about that one already.
Picked out, and I was hearing second round. I said, oh, okay, I can live with second.
Chris
So,
Paul has son.
He thinks they're going defense this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they need?
Probably a pass rush, I would think. I don't think there's been a defensive lineman taken yet, actually. It's been linebackers and cornerbacks.
It's been 2 linebackers in a corner.
Yeah.
No edge rushers?
Mm-mm.
Mm. Well, JC, I think you'll be the first to call it. They're going to grab an edge rusher this one.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I say a linebacker, but I say edge rusher first.
All right, here we go.
Take the Dallas approach. Go offense.
With the 18th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Jalen Phillips, defensive end,
Defensive
Miami.
end. Here we go.
Edge rusher.
Edge rusher. Hey, you know, JC, you called it, not me. You called it.
I think that was their biggest weakness on defense. They could not get a pass rush, and that cost them a lot against Buffalo. So.
And you see the celebration there, a moment we never knew might come. This is a player who had to medically.
So this guy actually stays home because he played for the University of Miami. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He's from Cali though. California kid.
Look at him chasing Trevor Lawrence. Oh, chase Trevor Lawrence. You saw that, right?
Nori, that guy was projected to be a late second round. Wow. Now here we go. Back to the NFC East, Washington. So this is pretty much.
Go ahead.
This is a wild card because no one knows what they need.
Yeah.
How will Washington screw over the Giants? I really don't like to watch messaging.
So I think this is the part of the playoff picks, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Should be.
So this is the point where all the teams now have actually made the playoffs in last year. So aside from the Giants who traded in, and of course Minnesota and Jacksonville.
I think they're going to go offensive tackle. On offense and on defense, I think they go linebacker.
Okay.
Because I mean, if Heineke's going to be your boy, you're going to have to keep him protected.
I think their line is good enough though. Like they kept Alex Smith up for time.
Oh no, I'm not saying that their line itself is bad, but they lack the depth though.
You need to fill other skill positions, I would think. Like
then you go
have your
linebacker.
Quarterback. Okay. Saying.
That's why I said one of each, right?
This is just kind of the wild card because I know they made the playoffs, but the record was so bad they just really kind of made it by default because they won their division.
It's the NFC least.
I know,
Sir,
but it's like
we don't talk about details on how they got there.
I'm just saying, like
we
it's
just know
kind of wide open their needs right now. That's what I mean, you know. So,
well, they got a quarterback.
Yeah.
And
yeah, man, they got quarterback, receivers. No, Rob, don't leave. How's that new Pierce Brosnan movie that came out, or the trailer?
I've not seen that.
Misfits?
I haven't seen it.
Need y'all check that out. I am going to watch that new Jason Statham movie. I think it's called Wrath of Man.
oh yeah.
What?
I might watch this one.
Misfits?
Mm-hmm.
I think, hello, Pierce Brosnan. Like, what else? What do y'all think of that new Suicide Squad?
I'm very interested in it. It looks really good, and I'm very happy it's gonna be on HBO Max. It looks so funny.
Big fact.
And
I never realized Nathan Fillion was also part of that cast, so definitely a fan.
I really think this might be like a breakout film for John Cena's acting career. Playing a douchey Captain America, as he recalls it, that's pretty fun. A lot of fun.
I think every role he's touched, he's actually did a really decent job at it. Mm-hmm. You don't have the classic Rock action star every single movie.
Yeah.
I got muscles, I can do whatever. You know, let's just come on now.
All right. Norrie thinks that Washington goes wide receiver. They're coming back from commercial. Washington pick is in. The Giants are still on the clock, and Indianapolis is right after them. The Giants right now have about 7:45 on the clock for them.
I'm surprised they're still there.
There's no other like really highly rated tight ends like available for Washington's draft, right?
I don't believe so.
Like Kyle Pitts was like
high rated tight ends?
highest.
No, outside of Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I can think of as far as Washington's offense that they're lacking.
And so we are back.
Dell's taking the stage, showing the pick to the fan there.
Oh, linebacker.
Team is ready at number 19.
With the 19th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft,
Are you that far ahead of us,
the
Rob?
Washington football team
Possibly.
selects Jamin Davis, linebacker, Kentucky.
No, they've been consistent about updating the website before they actually do the announcement.
So they get the announcement from the GM before they announce it.
Oh, look at that linebacker.
Yeah.
And
I forgot. You'll never admit that I was right.
Yeah,
once.
Nori was wrong. Streak over. I think he had 4 in a row, 5 in a row there.
3 in a row, I think.
Yeah. All right, Nori, your Giants are up if they don't trade this again. So they're about 6 minutes left on the clock, a little over.
5 more minutes for Gettleman to screw it up.
Leave that man's team alone, guys. Look.
Did you not just see what they did twice?
Yes, I know what they did twice. I'm just saying, like, leave that man's team alone. He already goes through enough torture as it is. Leave him alone, okay? Be
And
nice.
the Jets are better?
I can't argue with that, though. I tried defending you. Never do that. Out of here. What do the Giants need, boys?
A lot,
I don't know.
but where do you prioritize your needs?
Well, what are their needs?
Huh.
Saquon's supposed to be back this year or no?
Is what? Saquon should be.
Saquon Barkley.
He's torn ACL. He should be back. So I don't see any reason why he wouldn't. Giants still don't have their pick in. They're about a 440 left.
I mean, they've had about an hour.
They did add some time to that.
Yeah, they added about 10 picks before, so.
I think they're going to go offensive guard.
They need to protect the quarterback.
Man, you need a whole offensive line, but I think they're going to go guard first.
Nore says we need offensive linemen and linebackers. Which might explain a lot why they made the trade that they did. A little more draft currency so they can fill a lot more of the needs with some of the later picks. So,
if that's the case, why don't you get the edge rusher? Because I don't think they even have a good one.
they have needs everywhere. It's where do you prioritize it, you know?
No, I know. I'm saying, he's saying linebacker, but don't you need an edge rusher? Because I don't think y'all really push outside of Leonard Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So
we will see.
Giants are on the clock. 3:30 left for them.
Jesus. 31st ranking scoring.
Offensive line last season was the last in pass block win rate. So it seems obvious to me the offensive lineman, the way ESPN's presenting it, may be their biggest priority.
I was just like, you gotta need some help there, brother.
Yeah.
31st? Who was 32nd?
Dallas.
Offensive line?
They said they were last in pass block win rate. Nori says if the pick isn't in, Judge and Gettleman are arguing. They're showing the draft room right now for the Giants. It seems pretty civil, but we'll see here. There's 240 left on the
you
draft
should see all the text messages though.
Oh.
Let me see that Twitter feed. Let me see the like the internal communications going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
What? You said who?
Oh, really? That's how you feel?
Ooh. You know what? Top 200. These are all not players that I'm looking at. You need to put some other players up, Daniel. How are you an analyst? Get out of here.
Picks in.
With 2 minutes left, the pick is in. Indy's now on the clock.
So you notice how they're all just like still sitting there, just working. But when San Francisco got their pick in, everyone was clapping, hugging, shaking hands.
Mm-hmm.
We're an organization that works. I expect the same for the Titans. They're going to be excited when they get their pick. Hell yes.
Usually Vrabel is. Most of the time in the first rounds, at least that I've seen since he's been there, he's actually pretty excited every time they make a first round pick. So,
Rob, I'm not going to stick around for your team. Fuck your team.
Well, it's the guy who's going to carry Tom Brady off when he's drunk again? I mean, that's...
I mean, if they paid you to do it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, draft Mike Edwards. I'll carry him all over. Hey, come on, buddy. I got you.
Let's go.
Right. No, I really hope
don't worry about that. I'll clear the
Okay. So I'm gonna hide myself in case things get thrown at me.
Nori's really hoping it's O-line. Looks like Adele's, I think I saw from the background, is making his way to the stage, so we'll see here.
Watch him zap a wide receiver. You fall back and stop for a receiver? What?
Oh, that would be funny. Alright, what do we got here? Jamon, where'd you go?
Look at all these whack ass fans. I mean, these wonderful Giant fans. Such classy people. I'm telling the truth. They're more classy than Philly fans. Come on, guys.
Okay, Giants pick is in. Goodell's walking out.
Survey says...
He shows it to the Giants fan sitting in his chair on stage. That's pretty cool. Okay, don't laugh. I haven't seen it yet. Let's wait till Chicken gets his reaction.
Let me turn it up.
Wow.
I'm done. Call that shit, son. Wow. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Let's go, Giants.
And there's the ... on Nori's speechless. I'm sorry, Nori. Oh,
My
I'm
bad,
sorry. What are they doing?
Alright, I really kind of feel bad now, so Nori, hit me up if you ever want to go get lunch. It's my treat. Because, yeah.
I think we all need to buy Nori a drink.
Yeah, I forgot the first round for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all traded down twice for...
For that guy? Feel free to jump in here if you want, man. The floor is yours. I mean, golly. I'm just surprised.
Disclaimer, I was just fucking joking when I said they're going to pick a wide receiver.
There's your F-bomb.
There's your F-bomb.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But still, I was just joking when I said they're going to pick a receiver.
Oh, wow.
Now, hang on. How many picks do they have this year?
Well, they just picked up 2 more, didn't they? They traded down?
Yeah, let me see. Because after they made that trade, they updated the thing on their Twitter. Let me take a look. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 6 more to go this year.
Yeah, they can completely draft.
They can fill those positions.
A second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and 2 6-rounders. That's what they have left. So.
Yeah, see, they can still fill those positions.
Mm-hmm.
I think because really, Jones really doesn't have anybody to throw it to.
Nori says, I'm going to go find a heroin dealer.
Hey, you need more than that, man.
Too much money, man. Just,
I know
yeah.
you just sold your house, but save the money, all right, man? So it's all good.
That amount of money can get you some good stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We don't endorse that here.
No, we don't. The thoughts and views.
So who does Jones? I'm sorry. What weapons does Jones have currently outside of Gallup?
Barkley.
Wait.
I mean,
Tight end.
I don't know. No, you'd have to answer
Tight
that.
end.
See? Oh, they have Kyle Rudolph. That's right.
Okay.
But
Oh, that's right. They got him from Minnesota. Okay.
I mean, honestly, now that I'm evaluating the roster, outside of Pettis and Sterling Shepard, you really don't have anybody.
All right, Nori. This wide receiver used to be a rapper. That's all I know of him. I hate life. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't tell you.
Yeah, write the script, man. Like, this is...
I mean, all the jokes about your team
Become a
being
Jets
trash.
fan, man. Just do it. Your dad might disown you, but you'll have a team to cheer for.
Sure. I mean, I was just
Well, 3.5 minutes on the clock still for the Colts. I kind of expect them to go defense. I think that's going to be the biggest need for the Colts and the Titans next. It's a matter of who's going to make a better pick. So, but that's where I expect the Colts to go.
Let's see.
Their offensive line's pretty set. So,
I really don't care for you. Just let me quick skim of your
pick
roster.
is in, so my Titans are on the clock now officially. So.
Uh-oh. JC's about to be happy. Or sad.
So y'all lost some key people, right? You lost Jonnu Smith, right?
Jonnu Smith didn't franchise, let him go. That's the big one. Humphreys was another receiver we let go. So those are the two big offensive weapons. But we signed A.J. Brown. We've made some needs in the secondary on free agency. But I feel like our biggest need is linebacker and secondary, like free safety kind of thing. Because our third down defense was horrible. And that's what killed us in a lot of games. So,
what about your edge rushers?
Huh?
What about your edge rushers?
Oh, we're good on pass rush for the most part. I mean, we got.
You good at pass rush? Okay.
Yeah, we're good. I think we got even better.
So,
we got better once Clowney was done for the year. So, you know, that's the sad part about it. But
me and Rob made fun of that too. The whole we made fun of that. That was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, I'm still laughing at the wide receiver for New York.
So what does Green Bay do right now?
So in your case, damn. I've been saying since the season was over, defense is the priority for Tennessee, but yeah. So
no, I'm gonna agree with you. But like looking at your roster versus who got scooped already, I think it's gonna be either they're both on defense. Linebacker or cornerback.
Which is our needs. Nori, when we're asking about the Giants' weapons, Barkley, Galloway, Slayton, Shepard, Ingram, and this new imbecile. Our offense is fine. You just really need offensive line. So.
Okay. Well, that's that question.
Yeah.
I just heard Shepard because that's the only name I respected. But anyway.
Kidding. Showing Carson Wentz being with the Colts. Damn it. So.
Yeah, but they're not paying him. Philly is.
Yeah.
So.
But like the best season that Wentz had was under the offensive coordinator that is now the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. So Frank Weich.
Dun dun dun.
Why should give me this bread? like the word.
All right. Goodell's walking on stage. Boo.
Hey, we gotta go to the draft one year.
That'd be great.
In the first round of the NFL draft, the Colts fan, you see him if you're just joining us. That is the same lazy boy chair that Roger Goodell had in his basement last year.
Unless it's the same year as the World Cup, then I'm gonna go to World Cup.
Ooh, speaking of which. World Cup? Let's do this.
Facts, bro.
But where?
I'd rather go to Houston. I don't want to go to Jerry's one. Yeah.
Quiddy Pay, defensive end from Michigan. So pass rush, okay.
Pass rush.
Someone to try and stop Derrick Henry too.
Try.
Yeah. All right. It's Tennessee now on the clock. You guys ever get nervous before your team picks? Like, what the hell are they gonna do? What the hell are they gonna do?
Yeah.
No. No. I'm being honest.
Okay.
Ever since Shanahan and company came in, I'm pretty confident with all their work, minus the fact that they passed up Patrick Mahomes. But we're gonna look past that. Anyway.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
You're right.
That was their one. That was the one. They just gonna regret
But I
that
mean,
one
the way we finessed Chicago. Go on.
Mm-mm.
That was
We
a
don't
beautiful
talk
film.
about the robbery that happened in Chicago.
No, that man Carson Wentz is over here committing felonies and shit. Stealing money from the organization. Him and Kirk Cousins.
Embezzlement? Mm-mm.
Straight up. Came out there with a Louisville plug and said, "Give me this money." Bet.
Completely off subject. What do y'all guys think about Dave Bautista?
As an actor?
As an actor.
What'd you say?
I like him as an actor. He's good.
Bautista.
What'd you say?
Senor Bautista as an actor.
Dave
How do y'all
Bautista's
feel?
an actor.
Like we talked about Cena, we
Great.
talked about The Rock, and like.
No, we'd laugh at The Rock. But great.
Yeah, he's
Great.
fun. He's fun. He's got a dry comedic timing, and he kind of had that as a wrestler too. So. Nori, Des Bryant said the Giants made a great pick not to sleep on him. STFU Des, go fight your mom. Oh Lord.
Wow, wow, wow.
All right. Tennessee's got 4 minutes left.
Are you nervous, Jason?
Just don't screw it up, man. Just draft defense. That's the biggest need right now.
Well, I mean, how have you done the past 3 years?
We've been good, but it's
See?
it's always that nervous energy you have, the anticipation of it.
If it was Chip Kelly running the show,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even watch. I wouldn't even watch. I'd just go play League of Legends. Tripping. Lost AFC wildcard to the Ravens. Ooh. A reminder. Painful reminder.
Reminder, schedule release is going to be Wednesday, May 12th at 7 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2
I
and
can't
NFL
wait.
Network. 17-game regular season. I don't know how I feel about it. It's different. It's the odd number thing just throws me off. So
Eliminates the ties.
you still tie.
I get that. Just saying. You can still tie. The whole point is that. Either way, we play you.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Oh, I can't wait. I will be outside your house on a projector if I have to. Watch us.
We're fully vaccinated. We'll find a way to go see the game, I'm sure. Depends on the schedule. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're gonna go see the game?
Somewhere. Go watch it somewhere.
Somewhere?
Okay. I was like, you go to Nashville?
Yeah, I forgot. Tennessee got rid of Corey Davis, so we didn't re-sign him. He went to the Jets. Johnny Smith went to the Patriots. Adam Humphries went to Washington. So the only big receivers we had of our top 5 pass catchers that we kept are A.J. Brown and Ferkser. So it is possible we could draft wide receiver. Now that I'm thinking about that.
You could. Which makes sense. You need to fill a need. According to Nori, they have like 7 of them. You don't understand why they got another one.
Maybe we should have traded with one of the Giants wide receivers or something. I don't know. But...
Right. Knock them further back down. It went from 11 to 12 to 20 to 22.
But it's true, because if we only really have like 2 guys to throw to, they're going to be able to load the box against Derrick Henry. So we need some help there. But they're really thinking about this. There's like a minute 20 left. They still haven't put the pick in. So
what if they're trading right now?
I don't know.
What if they traded to Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers? Sorry.
No.
Y'all got a good thing.
Yeah, we're good with 10.
That's cool. I guess.
All right, less than a minute left.
Yeah, I'm not 45
pick is officially in.
Oh, okay.
The Vikings are on the clock.
I was scared. I was at 45 seconds. I was like, man, y'all better get that thinking, bro. All right, guys, after this, we're going to leave, go play League. I'm just kidding.
Rob, do you even have any concerns at number 32 about what your team might do?
This team's solid.
No, we already said this is a guy who's going to hold up Tom Brady after they win, and he gets plastered again. That's it. That's all he's going to do.
That's cool.
And possibly
everybody else, right?
Yeah, like everything else came back. Like the entire band came back.
I mean,
we're like, we need to find some way to bring Antonio Brown back. Oh yeah, by the way, Antonio, come back one more year.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it.
And it's complete. All right, let's go. Now what?
Is this going to be the pattern? We're just going to keep signing everyone to 1-year contracts until we say, all right, we're good. Is that really just going to be the pattern with the Tampa Bay Bucks right now?
I mean, doesn't the salary cap go up? Is it next year?
Assuming that the profits are decent, yes.
Assuming, because it did.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah.
So next year.
And then to answer your question, that is kind of a standard because KC was the other team that was doing that a lot.
Yeah, excuse me.
Recently, I should say.
Recently, yeah.
I think New England was doing that too for quite a bit. Because didn't the running back that used to play for the Eagles and the Patriots and won? You know what I'm talking about? I can't think of his name right now. I gotta look it up.
McCoy?
No, the year that the Eagles beat the Patriots, he was their running back. I gotta look now.
All right, here we go. Titans pick.
Dun, dun,
I don't care.
Shut up.
You might care, actually.
LeGarrette Blount.
Ah, there you go.
That's right.
Wow, they're waiting because everyone's singing Sweet Caroline right now.
Oh, God. Okay, no, JC will be happy with this. I'm pretty sure. Well, not completely happy, but he'll be happy.
So greasy, bro.
With the 22nd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft,
Greasy.
the Tennessee Titans select Caleb Farley.
That's what I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, good. Okay. Defense.
Welcome.
So I think they're going to go wide receiver probably in the second round. That's kind of been the pattern with Vrabel. Oh, this guy. Seriously, we got another guy that's coming off of surgery. Oh, man. Under microdiscectomy back surgery on March 23rd. Wow.
Just micro, bro. Super small.
He opted out of last season. Interesting.
Oh, so see? Opted out last season and he had a whole year to heal his body? Bro, you be sick.
Well, he just had back surgery on March 23rd.
No, he just had it. He just had it.
So I wonder if something happened to him.
No. I gather that. What I was saying is he had a whole year to heal his body, and they probably found that. So they had to, take care of that.
I mean, they're willing to risk it even after him having the surgery, then it must be.
That's what I'm saying.
Must be something.
He's fast, I'll say that.
See, that is an organization that is proud of their work. Clapping.
Are they showing him on NFL Network or what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they haven't shown him on ESPN yet.
Meanwhile, the Giants. Out of here.
Yeah, good pick, JC from North. Thank you. Yes, sir. There they are.
Rob, nobody
You always like seeing that reaction from the draft room, right? So.
Of course you do.
Yep.
Rob, nobody cares about your draft team. All right, cool.
I don't even care about my draft team. So. Like, we got everything back. Like, what do we need to draft? Waterboys?
Your face. Ooh. No. F you. You're not drafting the Waterboy. You talk about his mama. He's going to be the greatest edge rusher in football history.
Drafting Waterboy.
Don't get shot right.
Dang. Violent?
Let's see. 6'2", 207 pounds. Possible immediate starter. Yeah.
Let's see. People messaging me? Probably. I don't care for you.
He's injury prone is the back thing, is the history. Concerning injury history, 2017 ACL tear, chronic back spasm 2019, and multiple back procedures, including a March microdiscectomy, which could leave him out for summer workouts and possibly cut into the start of training camp.
Okay. It's
Okay.
Yeah. You know, it's not the first time they took a guy coming off of
surgery,
because Jeffrey Simmons, I think it was 2 years ago, he had just had like a major knee surgery, drafted him knowing that, and then he even had like a legal issue that was resolved, like a minor thing. But they like what they heard from the interview, and Vrabel does his research. They do their research. GM does too. So Simmons ended up starting like the second half of that season, made a deep playoff run, and of course we had the year last year. So, injury or not, I kind of like it. So we'll see how this goes.
Good. I didn't want you to be that Debbie Downer and just be like, oh no, this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway. Browser wrong. What's tonight, bro? I'm sorry. Well, I got all the picks I'm concerned with. I don't care about anybody else. I love you guys. But I hate you at the same time.
Minnesota pick is in. Let's see who else we have picks in our division. Jacksonville at 25 for me. New Orleans at 28 for Rob. Wow. You don't have anybody else in your division. Seattle and the Rams all traded out of the first round for Chicken Wing.
No, that's why I don't care. Seattle's going to be the new hooker of our division. We'll call it that. Except for DK Metcalf. That dude's a freak. But if they get rid of Russell, that's it.
Russell for Rodgers, go.
I still don't think LA is going to do any damage. I really don't. Honestly, I really think it's going to come between Arizona and San Francisco.
I'm going to support LA just because it's LA. And it's in your division, and I hate you, so...
fair. That's completely fair. I hate you too. So whatever team you go for, I'm fully against.
Well, that's never changed.
This is very true too. So JC is gonna be between me and your daddy.
Huh?
Arizona, San Francisco.
Yeah, that's right. My dad just moved out there.
Yeah, thanks. Between me and your daddy.
He actually
we'll
went
just smack you around the collar today for the season. So we'll just get that one win and say, all right, cool.
He and my mom actually went to the Diamondbacks game 2 nights ago against San Diego. So getting to be in a stadium, masks on and everything, he was very happy for that. So
good.
Yeah,
it's good.
I'm sure he'll try and make it out to a Cardinals game too.
Well, make sure it's Cardinals Niners. So I can send very hateful pictures. Not hateful.
Minnesota takes offensive lineman Christian Darrisaw from Virginia Tech. So 2 Hokies go back to back in the drafts here.
I honestly thought that Darrisaw was going to go to the Giants.
I think Nori's wishing that he had.
Almost did.
Like, oh, they need that guy. Nope.
So
Have you seen him play?
That's actually
They
so the
almost
Vikings had 2 first-round picks and they took offensive line for both. So took an offensive, just 2 offensive linemen.
Yeah,
so.
2 offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if they're showing the clips of his work. I saw his work. I was like, damn.
They're showing it right now on ESPN, yeah. So.
Oh, okay, good. That dude puts. Oh my god. Oh no. Ooh. Ooh, where are you going? Stop. Oh my god. Ooh. For him not to go to New York, that's a win for Chicken Wing.
Man. All right, Steelers have 5 minutes left on the clock on their pick.
Five?
And they just put the pick in, so now the clock is on the Jags. The Steelers pick is in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's quick. Oh wow, 12 seconds.
Yeah.
It was like, we got our terrible towels. Yeah, I think they're a little jealous because Cleveland, got in.
Actually, we're 1, 2, 3 picks away from Cleveland, the hometown draft team. So it's always fun hearing the home fan base reacting. So.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Super scared. I don't know who's gonna come in this draft right here. I don't know what Steelers needs, honestly.
Defense maybe? Less TikTok.
I was gonna say less TikTok. That's what they don't need.
You know what? You right.
Here we go. Here we go. The pick is in.
They need a social media manager. All right. No, I like this one.
First running back in the draft this season, and another Bama guy.
Number 6, I think.
Yeah. And of course,
basically the entire Bama offense has been drafted.
I mean, that was kind of expected the way they just killed it the last season. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Quarterback, running back, both wide receivers. I think tight end is also. Oh no, no tight end yet.
What they do, what they should have done. So here's what Roger Goodell should have done. He should have said, the 24th pick in the draft, Pittsburgh Steelers draft, Robert Jones, social media manager.
Social media manager.
That's what they should have done.
First thing Rob would do is get everyone's TikTok and
everyone's TikTok and just get them all denied. No, all of y'all are banned.
Now, Jacksonville's up. Obviously, they took Trevor Lawrence to start the draft. I think their next priority is probably going to be protecting the guy.
Nah, I think they're going to go defense.
You think they go defense? All right. I wouldn't be surprised if they go offensive line to protect Lawrence, though.
Oh, I know. Trevor Lawrence just looked like a douche. Anyway, I'm just...
Fabio throwing a football.
He does. He just looks like a... Fabio.
Like the wind just goes with him. Oh, there are going to be so many memes, I guarantee you.
But the question is their coach, what is he going to get? Or what is he going to
coach, what's he going to get?
What's he going to get?
I don't know, JC. Let me know, JC. What's he going to get, bro?
Meyer?
You love that coach. Yeah, you love him.
No, I don't. Yes.
That's funny.
Honestly, I say they go edge rusher or cornerback. One of those two. You lost Ramsey. Look what happened.
Huh. They lost a lot. Look what happened. It wasn't just Ramsey.
Oh, no. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The playmaker, you lose him. Look what happened that season.
Maybe it's because he talked so much crap when he was in our division, but I just for as big as his mouth was, I didn't think he was as good as his mouth was. Now that he's actually left Jacksonville and he's quieted down, now he's actually playing good. So if he stays more concerned about football, he's good. If he's worried about running his mouth and calling quarterbacks trash that end up torching him later in the season, that's where he sucks.
I mean, he came from Jacksonville, bro. I mean, it's like Marvel players,
Yeah, Marvel.
Talking trash.
Marvel.
You get blown up or you blow up. That's what it is.
Speaking of which, what do you think of the rumors that the next Marvel game could be DC versus Marvel? Because apparently NetherRealm is working on a Marvel game.
No.
No?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, NetherRealm.
I would just get Captain America and Superman. GG's. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No. You don't do that. I'd rather have Sam Shell and Caliber before I have that trash ever walk God's green earth.
Well, we kind of got that with Hawamato being on Caliber.
That's okay, though.
How has he been? I'm like post patches and everything. Is he still pretty viable?
Nope.
He's not great, but he's not horrible.
Yeah.
He's like the neutral character. Like that's
Sam Show. Yeah, that's
how you have to play him in this game. But so many characters can pressure you. It's just like, oh no.
But he can deflect. I mean, he has the neutral options. So.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting though, because Samurai Showdown just finally got the Last Blade crossover. Hibiki's in Samurai Showdown now.
I saw that.
And Guilty Gear character is next. So Guilty Gear's coming to Sam Show. It's gonna be interesting.
How about that Rose though? Street Fighter 5.
Yeah,
bro, she looked dirty, bro.
I heard everyone saying they're gonna patch V-Trigger 2. Is it really that bad?
Yes. Oh yes, bro. Oh yes. Look, when Sonic Fox stops playing Tekken just to play Rose, that's a problem. Mm-mm.
Okay, Jags pick is in.
And then
Cleveland's on the
Lilia
clock. Huh?
from Tekken, right? What's her name? Lilia?
Oh, the new Polish character, the girl, right?
Yeah. Dude, she is nasty, bro. Xor's been playing her a lot.
Nori thinking the Jags go defense, so he's agreeing with you, Chicken Wing.
You guys better agree with me. Know who I am? See this beautiful bald head?
Oh, it's the end of the world.
Why can't you let me have something, Rob? Jesus Christ, dude.
Because when you have that one thing, we never hear the end.
That's not true. That is not true. That's not true. I only have two things over people. Nori from 2002 and Mario Party 4. That's it. That's it.
That's right, because we still have not said you were. Yeah.
Still have to challenge the champ, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway. I honestly think that Jacksonville has to go defense because they don't want to end up like Dallas.
Offensive heavy and then just getting torched on defense. Yeah.
Well, they don't even have offense, but yes, getting torched on defense.
And that's probably a product of the division that the Jags are in. You know, they're worrying about the offense of the Colts and the Titans. Houston, let's just be honest, they're going to be cellar dwellers again next year.
5 years, they're going to be dwellers down there.
All that money they committed to Watson, it's just, wow.
Rotting.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry, Dallas is going to head that same direction too. Looked at the top 5-6 times in the last 10 drafts. Oh my god! I don't know if that's good or that's bad for Jacksonville.
That's bad, actually. The
That's
one
really
time
bad.
they didn't pick was because they made the playoffs. And I think they won the division that year, and it was like a one-off.
Oh yeah, because didn't they play Buffalo right that year?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Buffalo came to them.
Jags pick. They lost to New England.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Etienne, running back.
They took a running back. So they actually went with another Clemson guy. So they bring Trevor Lawrence's backfield mate, Travis Etienne, running back from Clemson, and Trevor Lawrence, obviously the quarterback from Clemson. They're going to be going to Jacksonville together. Wow. What is Urban Meyer doing?
Dun, dun, pick. Hey, all right. Nope.
What?
I agree with this.
Well, you like the pick?
I like it. I don't know if you guys will like it, but I like it.
I could see why they went that direction. I can honestly see why they went that direction. Defense, you can always fill with the lower picks. Plus, if I'm right, I gotta look real quick. Hang on. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So they have 2 second-rounders, 2 fourth-rounders, and 2 fifth-rounders.
Oh, then they're fine.
That's why.
Get the skill positions in the first round, and yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And they're buddies. They know each other. They know how they operate. Mm-hmm. It's a mesh. So, no, this makes perfect sense. Rob, I'm agree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm. ESPN is comparing him to Alvin Kamara.
NFL had to compare it to Jamal Charles. I know. Rob's face is
Maybe
like,
from
wait.
like build and stuff like that, but Jamal could never really take a hit. He had to outrun people, you know. But this guy, at least from his highlights, could break some tackles.
Yeah.
That
That's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
Jamal Charles' forte. He had to outrun you. Interesting.
So you're gonna hit a pause for a second there. I shall return.
All right.
Ah, food. Yes.
Rob, watch your mouth.
Was I wrong? Oh, he's gone.
He went away. Now you can talk all the shit you want about him. So.
Oh, wait till he comes back to talk all the shit I want.
All right, Browns pick is in. That means Baltimore's on the clock.
Baltimore's on the clock.
See how the Browns fans react. It's always fun to see how the hometown fans react. It's funny. We famously, I would always say watching the draft, like, okay, how are the Browns going to screw this up, you know? So.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun.
They have so much, Mel, to be excited about.
They do, and they got a quarterback in Baker Mayfield, a lot of talent, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah is a linebacker out of
Let's see here. Waiting for them to announce it.
Mm-hmm.
First round's actually going pretty quick. Usually this thing takes a long time,
Yeah.
it feels like. But for the most part, teams are getting picks in pretty quick. They're just ready to get through the night. Only 2 big trades, though. Alright, here comes Goodell.
Oh, look, just in time.
There you are.
All right. Hello, my beautiful people. I have returned.
Huh, he's back.
Welcome back. Browns are about to announce a pick. We'll see how the hometown crowd reacts after a special presentation.
Faced this challenge during remote learning. She has worked overtime to assist others.
Why do I feel like my kid's gonna look towards that direction in a few years, Rob?
Norrie says the Browns. He thinks the Browns go defense.
To make the Cleveland Browns pick.
There we go.
What's up, Cleveland? Are y'all ready for this? All right.
That's gonna be your niece. Couple years. Your goddaughter.
Yes.
NFL draft for the Cleveland Browns. We have Gregory Newsome II.
Hey.
Ooh, good choice.
I don't hate the Browns, but I respect that pick. It is a great pick that they needed right there.
How about the Browns? The fact that, like, for so many years we always joke, hey, how are they going to screw up what they had, you know? Where are they going to trade out and everything like that? But this was, yeah, they're making some good picks recently. So.
They've had the formula for a while.
Yep.
Woo!
So Baltimore's on the clock. Got a little under 6 minutes left for them now.
Oh my God! Flatten them.
Hmm.
Showing some highlights.
Yeah.
And some of the Browns fans are clearing out. It's like, well, we got our Browns pick. Let's get out of here. So.
Yeah, that's it. They're done. Like the rest of the teams don't matter at this point. Oh, because you got fifth place. Who cares? Bye. Wow.
All right, they're into commercial. The Ravens have about 4 minutes left on their clock here.
Hey, everybody. Hold on, video. I don't think we play this season, Rob. I'm very glad we don't.
Mm-hmm.
We'll save it for the NFC Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if we played the Browns
this
year.
Oh, yeah, we don't play this year.
That's right.
Sad.
Be better.
Okay.
We did, ho. I mean, it was 2 years ago.
It was also Winston year, so, you know.
So you don't count those?
If I could block them from memory, I would.
You don't have a choice, sir.
Look, I also have the Kwame Brown Lakers to try and forget, and, like, it's just not working. Like, I still remember them.
Oh, I forgot. All the extra games are... No. Half the teams have road games on the extra game, right?
Yeah, so it's all the AFC teams have an extra home game, all the NFC teams have an extra road game. So it's the way it works is like for the odd numbered years, AFC will be home. For the even numbered years, the NFC will be home. And it's based on your standings on who the rotation was of that division 2 seasons ago, right? Because you know how the intra-division is every 4 years you play a certain division. So now it's every 2 years you play that division, but you play based on standings who you're going to play. And
that's how we got the Bengals.
Yeah, and it's good and it's bad because it's like, okay, so every time I play this division as an extra game, one team is always going to be home and one team's always going to be away, just the fact that it's an even numbered year thing. So, you know.
So we go to Chicago, we go to Tennessee, I guess I'll go to your house, JC.
Which means that if, like, for me, if we're ever playing Dallas in that extra game, it's always going to be in Dallas, and I have to go to Dallas. So unless that changes, obviously. Obviously, with them going 17 games now, the plan in the future is likely to make it
8. Wait a minute. No, Rob, I think...
we don't play this year.
Hold on.
We'll play next year. Or not even next year. It'll be 2 years from now.
Because we have Atlanta as one of our... Oh, that must be our inter-conference game.
Yeah.
Atlanta is our inter. And then the intra is Jacksonville. No, because we have your division. So who's our intra?
They might change the schedule up. Who knows?
We do
intra is Philly. Okay, that's what it is. Intra is Philly.
Yeah.
Or 2 extra games.
So you're bye. Okay.
I mean, I already counted like 6 bye weeks, you know. Philly, Atlanta, Chicago, Tennessee, Cincy. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, he didn't hear that. All right, cool. Thanks.
I'm just ignoring you.
No, he's ignoring you.
We don't have Cleveland on the schedule next year, thank God. So.
Yeah. I'm actually okay. We don't have Cleveland this year on the schedule, so I'm like, ooh. They're
How you feel
looking
about
pretty
Baltimore?
rough.
Or not Baltimore?
We have Pittsburgh
No, we ain't got
in that
Baltimore either.
division.
Indy. How do you feel about Indy?
Scary.
It's Carson Wentz. I don't worry about it.
And we're going to be on the road for New England and the Jets as well this season too. So.
Yeah, that's fun. I bet that's gonna be fun. Are they back to back at least? Please tell me they're back to back for you.
I don't know. We'll find out May 12th.
Oh, that's right.
Not
You
out
won't
yet.
know until next
Yeah,
week.
schedule's not out yet.
All right, here come the Ravens with their
We
first
just know
of
who.
2 picks. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Ravens have back-to-back picks, right?
Oh yeah,
They don't have back-to-back. They have
they're
27.
Well, not
they have
back-to-back, but
31.
like
Yeah.
they're both late first round.
There's our 6. It's Houston. That's our 6 bye week.
Rashad May Bateman, wide receiver, Minnesota. Okay.
That's cool. All right. Ooh, New Orleans.
All right,
So
that
while
is your
that's going
division,
on-
Rob. What are you thinking? First draft without Drew Brees, since he joined.
Yeah,
the
but
Saints.
they have Jason Tate. Yeah.
Yeah. They have about 5.5 minutes left on their draft clock right now.
They still have Kamara. It's not going to be drafting any running backs.
You're going defense.
Receivers.
You're going defense.
Yeah, they're probably going defense.
You're probably going interior too.
Yeah.
I see y'all getting a linebacker.
No worry. Ravens finally addressed the need. Okay.
No.
Why does it look like common?
Okay.
Defense. Defense.
So I see 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a tight end. Where's the quarterback? My bad. I forgot Lamar Jackson is a quarterback.
Yeah.
My fault.
I was like, you talking about the Ravens? New Orleans pick is in. Green Bay is now on the clock. This
Here
is gonna
comes the
get
Green Bay
interesting.
trade.
Yeah, if they're going to actually make a trade here with the Aaron Rodgers thing. I wonder if they're going to try and play hardball and say, no, you have a contract, you have to play, kind of thing, you know? So.
He'll play. He just won't play.
Yeah.
He'll play, but he won't play.
Yeah. He'll play, but he won't play. Like, ooh. Damn, only threw for 200 yards now. Always throwing to his third option.
Nah, he'll probably be like right underneath. Excuse me.
Bless you.
COVID.
He'll probably be like
COVID. I just caught what you said.
I know that was. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying he'll be like right there where he's just like right underperforming.
Mm-hmm.
He'll hold like maybe like an 80 or 75-ish QBR, you know.
So he's still gonna throw for like 2,500 yards and.
Yeah, you know, like just a moderate 3,000, by the end of the season.
Yeah.
He'll get them like one game away from the playoffs, and he'll be like, "Oh, more interceptions. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't get it. You should sit me, coach. I shouldn't play."
Damn, you should bring in that guy you guys drafted.
Yeah, the guy that since you're farming me right now.
That's okay.
So I learned a little stat today, and JC, you're known to verify this.
What's that?
Well, I'm sorry, you're known to verify. So apparently, no Green Bay quarterback has ever played more than 16 seasons.
More than 16 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So currently, Rodgers he just finished season 16. Before him, Brett Favre just finished season 16. And I forgot who was before Favre.
I don't think anybody remembers who was before Favre, to be honest with you. So, wow.
I just need you to verify that there. So.
I mean, it could be true. Now we're saying seasons they played in Green Bay, right?
Correct.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Rodgers 16, Favre 16, and then
Bart Starr was the closest with 14.
14, yep.
14. Bart Starr had 14.
Yep.
Yep.
That's interesting. And now he
Aaron
wants
Rodgers only had 13 as a starter. That's right, because the first few years he was still behind Favre.
He was behind
Yep.
Favre though.
Yeah.
So Favre was getting shown the door.
Still though, 16 seasons in the NFL, it's pretty damn good. I mean, especially if it's just one team.
Brady's 22, my guy.
That's a freaking anomaly, right? You know, I mean, it's just. Let's be honest here. I mean, that's.
He's 22 though.
And if they hadn't changed so many rules to protect quarterbacks because Brady got hurt that one year, first game of the year, who knows if Brady's still playing this long? You know. But.
Who knows if Robert had the trifecta?
Mm-hmm. Alright, Nori says logging off. Gotta write a paper. Thanks for joining, Nori, on the chat. Appreciate it.
Later.
Alright, Saints pick is in.
Did they all look to her like, why are you getting up?
Mm. Defensive end, okay. Out of U of H.
Wow.
So I think they like their quarterback situation, right?
Yep. Crabs.
The only time Houston gets mentioned in the first round of the draft is when somebody gets drafted from the University of Houston. So.
Yeah, I bet you University of Houston beats Houston. First game of the year.
Possible. They're actually a pretty good team.
Hey man, their basketball team's good too.
Yeah. How about that Final Four though? I realize we haven't talked since it happened, so.
We want to talk about that Final Four. Should have never happened.
I'm just shocked that Gonzaga didn't put up a bigger fight in the national championship game.
Go man.
Man, Baylor was like, "This is the best y'all got." Trash.
They
Let's
just
go.
came out firing, man. They just came out firing.
No, Baylor was like, "What? We could have done this to you during the season. Y'all just got lucky because of COVID."
Shit.
Fact, bro. That's all they did. Oh, wow. Green Bay's already got their pick in.
Yep.
It's locked. Wow, that's crazy.
Means Buffalo's on the clock too.
That was quick.
You know, and I feel for Gonzaga, man. I mean, they exercised some demons getting rid of UCLA. Who, Rob? How about the Bruins, dude?
Man,
you
told
know,
you, man, if they made it out.
Yeah, I got a coworker that graduated from UCLA. She played tennis there on a scholarship. So, but you know, she was like, God, I couldn't believe my Bruins. You know.
Dang, they made a run, man. That was
to go from playing game to Final Four. It's pretty awesome.
I know that is really cool. I was like, oh wow, cool.
So.
Then yeah. And getting torched and yeah, I gotta talk about it. I was so happy and I was so down in like the same a couple days. I was like, oh my god. And then oh my god. Whatever.
Shut up.
What?
Hmm.
What do you got?
No, I'm just kidding.
Dork.
Nothing.
I'm on Roger.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't play with your emotions.
And nothing happened.
I am all over that, JC. When you first mentioned it, I've been just like looking around it, trying to figure it out.
The Aaron Rodgers thing? Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers to Houston.
Oh.
Kidding. But what if you get rid of a disgruntled? Get rid of a disgruntled
get rid of one
quarterback.
big contract for another big contract? I don't know.
You wouldn't even get a big contract out of him. Like,
yeah.
Just get out of Houston. Let it happen. Let it happen. Although they are a community
owned franchise.
Owned team, so
yeah.
I don't think they'd take too kindly to the negative.
So the last update I saw is that John Lynch did confirm that they did reach out to Green Bay, but apparently it was a quick end to the conversation.
Green Bay probably wanted too much, or saying no, we're not trading him.
I think it's more of the latter.
Yeah, I feel it's more like the latter, but
play a little hardball with him. Yeah.
What are you gonna?
I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, oh, you're gonna tell them we're still gonna pay you, and you're gonna play, sort of.
If you hold out, we don't have to pay you, kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, but that just
Honestly, Green Bay's in no.
He holds a roster spot, like.
Yeah. Honestly, Green Bay's in no position to, they could try to say, oh, we want this, and this. Nah, brother.
I mean, it's kind of shitty to drop that bomb on like right before the draft, So that's the only thing.
I mean, it is, but I mean, it's the perfect time to do it too.
From what I read, they were trying to restructure his contract, and it just wasn't going anywhere. He's like, so.
Here we go.
All right. So what do we got? Bam. All right.
Eric Stokes, cornerback from Georgia. All right. So Buffalo's now on the clock still. Baltimore's up, and then it's Tampa rounding out the first round.
Yeah, I'm leaving at the Tampa Bay pick, so.
Yeah, well.
About 5.5 minutes left for Buffalo to put their pick in, so.
We don't care. Oh, that's what happened.
What's that?
Okay, so they've been trying to swing at Aaron Rodgers for the longest time. And so, So the only reason why we got Lance is because Green Bay was like, no.
Oh, so y'all did try it, yeah.
Oh, we've been trying. Apparently, we've been tried. We've tried. When the news came out today, they called back today, and then they were like,
so basically, Green Bay was like, we want more than people are willing to give. Yeah.
Well, just like the first rule of negotiation, you always start high.
Yeah, but then you budge. Like, it sounds like they didn't budge.
True. But I'm not giving up a first round for Rodgers out of here. Well, I don't even have a first round. I won't have one to 2024, so.
Good point.
I forgot about that. So apparently Rodgers wants to go to SF, Denver, and Vegas.
Vegas, really?
Those are his ideal spots.
It's closer to home though for him. Like he's from
Cali, I know that. Yeah.
Chico, California, right? Like North. Yeah.
3 minutes 15 seconds left on the draft clock for Buffalo.
In fact, had we gotten him, he is actually cheaper than Garoppolo.
Damn, you'll sign him to that much? Wow.
He is a little under 22, and Garoppolo is 24 million.
Hey, he saved $2 million. Get him.
And apparently Jed York knew that they were going to draft Lance anyway. So the plan was to get Rodgers, get Lance.
But
Lance was going to be under the...
Lance would be under Rodgers until...
So Rodgers retires, which is a few years anyway, which is the perfect amount of time for Lance to take over.
Right, like 3 years. Kind of like, what Aaron Rodgers did.
Exactly.
Alright, about 2 minutes left on the draft clock.
Oh, I hate that. Dude, Jed York pretty much told everybody what we were drafting from his Twitter account.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, draft day, want to apologize for the last tweet. Didn't mean to offend anyone who tweets nonsense just to promote themselves. Wait, phone call coming. What area code is 920?
Haha.
Bills picks in.
Alright, means Baltimore's on the clock now. Waiting on the Bills announcement.
What? Thai food. Eat some. Hate you. Craving Thai food now.
What'd you say? I was ignoring you.
I said I hate you. I'm craving Thai food.
Thai food's good.
That's not my problem. We ate Thai food 2 days ago. Or yesterday. You'll be fine.
Will I though?
I actually have a dish I cook with some Thai noodles, gluten-free. It's pretty good.
Don't talk about your disease that almost killed you, JC. I hate you. I love you. I love you though. I still want to get a new diet program.
I put some weight back on with quarantine, so I need to start exercising again. So.
All right. So Chicken Wing's been calling this for like the last 10 picks, but someone picked up.
What?
We'll see.
Oh, you haven't seen it, have you? Never mind.
The Buffalo Bills select Gregory Rousseau, defensive end, Miami.
Well, that's a very interesting pick. There was a time that we may have expected to hear this name a lot earlier than this. He is here.
Yeah, he was still there in the green room too.
Rousseau was second in the nation in sacks in 2019 behind Shea.
Damn, that's good for their defense. Oh my God, Drew Rosenhaus is his agent. All right, Baltimore back on the clock. Got about 7 minutes left, and then it's Tampa after that.
And Mike can log off. Ha 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 ha. Damn. Didn't even wait for the one pick.
I have no idea what happened because last thing I saw Rob say or heard Rob say was Chicken Wing's been saying this for the last 10 picks. And I looked and I was like, I didn't pick that. And then y'all were just like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were frozen then, I guess.
And I was like, damn, dude.
Nice. Edge rusher, you've been saying for like the last.
Yeah.
Sir, I said that based on teams' needs. That's it. That's like saying like
every team starting with Jacksonville.
No, I didn't.
Baltimore is up still. 6 minutes left.
Rob, you're not calling me a liar on this one.
I never said a thing. None of the
Thank you so much, Rob. I love this. I love this headline. Cardinals among winners of NFL draft night with Rodgers not on 49ers. Yeah. Hatred.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh,
That's
the
good.
hatred.
Rivalries, man.
Never ends. It never ends.
Okay. Wow, Ravens thinking pretty hard. This is the pick from Casey.
Yeah. We still have 4:43 left on the clock for it. So guys, as far as next episodes we could do, thinking maybe obviously outside the playoffs, maybe we can get together after the NFL schedule's released and I don't know, discuss it. See?
Yeah,
comes out on May 12th. Maybe that evening we can kind of look at our team schedules and see what games we worry about and see what we can pick from there, you know.
Do you know what time they come out on the 12th?
7 our time. And it'll be on ESPN2 and NFL Network. Although I wouldn't doubt if half the schedules leak during the day, as they always seem to.
Oh, back. You know, we looking through
they
all
always
day,
seem
bro.
to leak during the day that day. So.
Dang, bro. I don't think this Rodgers situation's done.
Oh, no, it's
definitely not done.
It's going to be there for a while.
That's
telling you, they should just trade him to like some place they don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think because you know how they say in the media, oh, it's a dead conversation, yada yada yada. And 2 days later, oh my God, breaking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently there were
Jimmy G and
reports.
Trey Lance for Aaron Rodgers. Go.
No, because apparently there were reports that from his teammate, he was convinced he was coming to San Francisco as of last night.
Nope.
Huh.
No.
That was random.
Hmm?
I got like a little streaming error. It's picked back up on YouTube, kind of. But
Yeah, it's back
Facebook,
on YouTube.
Facebook, it ended. Dang it.
Oh
well. Then it picked back up on Twitch.
Oh, good. Twitch.
Let's go. I had a buddy of mine ask me, he goes, "How do you feel about Aaron Rodgers playing for the Patriots?" I was like, "You lost your damn mind. It's never going to happen."
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. Besides, they have Mac.
Penn State is who the Ravens go with.
Mm-hmm. All right, last pick.
Ooh. Well, that's adorable.
What's that?
So apparently the Niners had offered the Packers the 3rd overall pick, a number of players in their current roster, and Garoppolo for A-Rod.
And they said no.
And they said no.
What are they expecting to get? Oh my god. Okay, whatever.
Niners went balls to the wall for that one. They're like, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no. That's wow.
That's crazy. Like I don't get why they wouldn't have said yes to that. Like that's so much.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Oh, I'll pick us in. All right, cool. So we have the Tom Brady's a helper already up.
Here we go. Yeah. Last pick.
I'm already tired of looking at this stupid team right now.
A lot of hatred there.
There's no hatred here, Rob. I enjoy you very much.
Took a linebacker.
Right. You don't need to do all that, Goodell. Super Bowl champion title, nothing. Right. Just say Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The 2020 Super Bowl champion.
All right. I think each one of us right now can give our teams a thumbs up on how they do on the draft. I think it's pretty obvious, right? So
yeah.
Except for New York.
Except for New York.
Well, New York Jets.
You're right. No, the Jets were pretty solid.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Shower.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We do appreciate for those the comments that logged in with us. Our Bucks fan Rob.
Oh.
Our Niners fan Chicken Wing. I'm JC, our Titans fan. We'll probably be back in a few weeks once the NFL schedule comes out to kind of break it down for a bit. And thank you everyone for joining. And we'll catch you guys next time.
We're getting 6.
Laters.
It's okay. Brady's on 7.
How do I mute you from the phone? How do I do this? Ah, got it. All right, here we go. Mute.